Roll for initiative!
Happy New Year!
Yay!
We already did that, Kaylee. We're good.
Yes, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for that freaking pre-stream hype train. Y'all are insane. Thank you so much. Hashtag I love bus and all that stuff. Welcome to Reality Break 20, where we take a break from the real world to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
I have to do it. Dungeons and Dragons.
Steve, don't hurt yourself.
Dungeons and Dragons.
We missed
Do
you
it
very
NPR
much
voice.
last
Do it
week.
NPR voice.
Yeah, you have to do it lo-fi style. We missed you very much last week. We have various sicknesses and stuff going around, so we hope you and yours are all well and safe in the weather and in the germ season. We have a lot of cool, fun stuff going on. We have some fun places to hang out. We've got some fun partnerships to tell you about. It's been a long time since we hung out, so let's go over them. Tony, why don't you tell our friends about a really cool place to be that's not on stream?
Sesame Street.
No.
That is the coolest place. Or if you don't have the accessibility to get to Sesame Street, you could go hang out at our Discord. It is called The Break Room. Link is in chat. We've got a bunch of stuff going on there that you can check out. We have D&D stuff. We have meme stuff. We have video game stuff. We have cosplay stuff. All types of shenanigans, malarkey, and possible hullabaloo going on over there. So possible hullabaloo. We're not sure about that. So go. Link is in chat. Link is in the For You page, which is made by Dee and looks fantastic because she is an artiste. She crushes it on the regular.
No.
I'm so proud of her and how awesome she is. Any more? Are you good?
Thanks.
Oh, okay. All right, we're good there. We'll stop
We're
there
all
for now.
sickly
Fix my
and like,
camera.
There you go. All right. Yeah. So Break Room on Discord. Huzzah!
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 All right. Well, and I believe Christy has some really cool things to show off from some of our partners.
Stop. I can hold on. I got my dice all lined up and it's gonna throw it off.
Oh no, sorry.
We have a partnership with Hexwood Creations, who makes these lovely dice boxes. Tony has one also. You can actually get inserts for these, so you can stack them up, and I'm actually saving up to get one right now because I don't have enough space for all of my dice. And it comes in different configurations. You can see Tony's looks a little bit different than mine. Kinds of wood, all sorts of cool things, as well as dice towers, DM screens, signs, cutting boards, wizard staffs. He makes all sorts of cool woodworking stuff, and that's at hexwoodcreations.com. You can also find him on TikTok, and his main page is Ko-Fi. He does commissions. But if you go buy something from him or commission something, you should use code RB20. That's Romeo Bravo 20 to get a little bit of a discount, and that also lets him know that you heard about him from us. So you should go check out Hexwood Creations. Like I said, follow him on TikTok. Check out his Ko-Fi, coffee, whatever it's called. But you can get there. The easiest way to get there is hexwoodcreations.com. So go check him out.
Yeah. And following up on that, Dee, would you like to tell our friends about the awesome new affiliate partnership we have?
I would. So we have a wonderful partnership with Dragon's Nest Deliveries. It is a monthly subscription box. Subscription box for nerds like us. You get a one shot with it. You get some homebrewed characters, things like that. You also get a metal dice every month. All of my dice are put away right now, which is great when you're getting ready to start Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons!
Resin dice. You get some minis. You get some Japanese candies, and it is monthly, or you can do a one-time purchase if you're really not sure about it. But if you use code RealityBreak, capital R, capital B, all one word, RealityBreak, you will get 20% off of your purchase. And by 20, I mean 15. 15% off of your purchase. But
Thank you.
It's wonderful. I have absolutely loved every moment of the boxes.
I
So
actually just got the digital downloads for mine
same.
like
Same.
yesterday,
I'm so
and I
excited.
have not looked at them yet, and I'm really excited.
I haven't either. That's my goal for tomorrow. But Reality Break, all one word, capital R, capital B, Dragon's Nest deliveries.
Yep, and we definitely stand by them. Almost our entire group, I think, has ordered a box, and we really appreciate when you can help out our stream by ordering a box too, if you like them. Bill, why don't you tell people how they can interact with stream and help us get our name out there?
Well, I can't really tell anybody what to do. I'm not the real dad. You should totally do some clips, though, if you're feeling up to it, because it's one of those things that we desperately need you to help with advertising for us, because clips are amazing. Clips are how we get our name out there. Clips are how you can find pieces of us when you go back to our page later and be like, I really remember that time. It was amazing and stuff. Something happened. I really wanted to see what that was like. Oh, yeah, here's a 30-second clip of what happened. And then you can just click on it and you can watch it. It's amazing. And, that came from people like you. Because all you have to do is click on the clapper that's right down at the bottom of the video page. Yes, and you can just select the section you're looking to do. You could do up to 1 minute, and then you type in a title that makes sense, whatever you think it ought to be for that little segment, and then click publish. Boom. You just made a clip. You made a clip that the rest of the world can see. And the rest of the world will be able to interact with us and your clip. And thank you for everything you do.
Speaking of
On
clips
PBS.
on PBS, Claire, where's a place that people can find some of our clips, and what else can they find in that place?
Well, there are a couple places that you can find our clips. One is a song by Kesha. If you check out our TikTok, you can find all of our clips on there, or at least most of them. If you create a clip, yours just might be on our TikTok if it's worthy, which they're all worthy, as long as you title them. That's very important. And you can also see all kinds of cool content like Christie's Tidbit of the Week on there. And then our clips will also go to YouTube and stuff. So you should definitely check out our clips, check out our TikTok, get us more followers on there. There'll be occasional lives on there that we do fun stuff with. So it's a good place to hang out if you're missing us on stream.
I go to our TikTok on the regular because I miss you guys on the regular. So
Just send me a text, bro.
no.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of TikTok lives, though, I am going to get back into doing them regularly in February. January was a bit crazy for me. So February, hopefully, we'll be able to pick those back up because I've been doing a lot of cosplay prep. And I made the poor choice to hand embroider a shirt for a cosplay, and it's taken me forever. So I think I'm just going to go live, and you guys can watch me embroider, and we'll chat about D&D.
Perfect.
Ooh.
You got to follow us on
it.
TikTok so you get the notifications.
Yep. And I know you mentioned the YouTube as well. I think that's where you can also find our replays. Am I missing anything?
I don't think so.
I think that might be
we're
it
good.
for the spiel, folks. And now we get to our favorite part, the most beautiful part, the whole stream. Let's do the thing.
We're all
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, let's change to drowned
Hello.
sailors. Is that the right one?
What?
Hello.
Let's
Don't-
not go
I
to
don't-
drowned sailors.
I don't
drowned
like
sailors
that.
sounds bad.
Yeah. All right,
no,
and then
that's-
after Drowned Sailors, we're going to
No.
switch to. Do you guys have your new characters ready?
Vikings is what we're gonna switch to for now.
I do actually. I just
I
don't. have a
don't.
name.
Yeah,
Alright, so we're going to
Vikings. That's more like it.
Y'all were doing pretty good.
Because we
So,
win.
Welcome back. I
Yeah.
hope you enjoyed our gorgeous credits video made by some extraordinary birds and a wonderful videographer.
I heard one was a peacock.
When last we left our excited, intrepid adventurers, they were on the high seas of the Big Sea, as it's really known, in Ocerrya, on their way to the island of Wayhaven from the city of Hazelport. They had been traveling for about 3.5, going into their 4th day now. It was becoming nighttime, and they came upon a whole bunch of debris in the water just as their easternly course is getting ready to turn south. And after searching a little bit and rescuing three living souls from the debris,
Yes.
and they started to come upon a very large and very hungry visitor that apparently caused the first problem, or the debris in the first place. So our heroes
Sorry.
got into initiative order and acted very quickly and very cohesively to get the survivors down below deck, and a few people remained above deck to deal with the threat. They also had someone preparing to get the boat moving, going south to face the cannons towards the beast and to get the boat just going on course and to not stop, because they had tried to slow down and stop to check on these people. So, did I miss anything? Does anyone want to say anything before we jump into it?
What's our
Nope.
initiative order?
No.
I will go over the initiative order. Unless you want to re-roll, I'll give you that. But yeah, I have it written down too, but yeah.
I also have it written down.
Perfect. See?
I don't have it written down.
I do not also. I kind of remember it, but I don't have it written.
Yeah, the
I'm not
original
cool.
initiative order was Ramasha with a 21, and then Roland with a 16, the crew with a 13, the monster with a 12, Asher an 11, and then Dominic and Olga get to choose who goes on 7. They get to choose each turn who goes first. Aoife goes on Ashran's roll, and yeah, we had one for the crew. And Bruno's down below with the survivors. And so is the lizard.
That's right.
Lizard
I
is
forgot.
actually-
The guy.
Ezekiel.
The lizard is actually a wizard.
The lizard who's actually a wizard.
The shape changer.
Yeah. It's a druid.
So this was the route that our party was taking and where they are, and I put a little squid on the map where you have encountered the squid.
That's funny.
And I shall pop up what the party can see. Let me make this smaller so we can see Aoife. Unfortunately, the D&D Beyond or Roll20, whatever this is, wouldn't let me expand the size of this map. So we did a little bit of review for anyone who does not remember. The monster, there is a pile of debris 30 feet right in front of the boat as it begins to swing. It's going to take a little bit for the boat to get moving. So we may, and they've already done a whole lot of damage to this thing. So we may or may not even be out of this before the boat gets moving. There's a pile of debris 30 feet directly in front of the boat, and somewhere between 50 and 70 feet away was last seen the monster going into the water. Go ahead.
I just had a note to remind myself that Ashern had read Shatter for as soon as she can see it.
Okay, that's right. I remember you talking about that, I think because everyone was like, oh.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
And we were going to be at the top of the initiative round. The only thing is, was anyone already at the ship's wheel, or was Ramasha headed towards it? Would you have had a crew member already at it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I told someone to start wheeling it around already, and I was going to go help them with the cannon.
All right, so I'll grab somebody and put them at the ship's wheel.
Probably Mugwort.
Okay, hold on. This one's Mugwort. So we have 2 ship hands. One can be readying with like the other cannon, the front cannon, or this cannon, wherever you want them.
I wish I had known there was a cannon on the front.
It's okay.
So we're going to the right. So
Yeah,
yeah, we're
this
going to
one?
be yes,
Okay.
and I'm heading for that one as
And
well.
the other guy helping somewhere around here, or also over here, because they would have been bringing the lifeboats up here too. So he basically could be here.
Sure. Yes, I like
Okay.
it.
And you need to. You said you were running towards the stern, so I had placed you around there. I think everybody else was already happy with where they were at. And okay, so as we come back into this moment of the top of the initiative order, and Ramasha is going to be up, and Roland will be on deck. Oh, I'm sorry. Did anybody else have anything else before we get started?
I had readied Ensnaring Strike, but that's just for my
Okay.
next turn.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah. I'm helping the person get the cannon ready and aiming.
So you're gonna run that way.
Yep. Just like informing, like aim at the water. It's coming up from the water. It's gonna be over here somewhere.
What's your movement?
Lots. It's huge amounts. It's all of it.
Well, he's a cat, so 4 legs doubles movement, right?
That
I
tracks.
think that's the rule.
That tracks.
Sure, that's how that works.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you're right because it is 30 feet, but then there's feline agility, which does something about that.
I think it means you can climb and, whatever.
At
at a
like-
regular
it doesn't
speed.
necessarily affect your movement speed.
You can
it
get-
affects your climbing and jumping.
Yeah.
Just climbing,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. But you can get right to the cannonballs, so you can be there ready to load it.
I actually every turn I can move double my movement speed by using all 4 of my paws.
Instead of dashing,
and
is
I-
it an action?
I can only do it once until I have not moved at all. Like if I stop and I like stand up
Can you read it to me?
Okay, sorry. Your reflexes and agility allow you to move with a burst of speed. When you move on your turn in combat, you can double your speed until the end of your turn. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you move 0 feet on one of your turns.
Okay. Okay, so you don't have to dash, you just double your movement. Okay, so where you want to
Yeah.
end up?
At the cannon.
I was
but
right.
where?
Yeah, he just runs around like a cat.
Yes, literally.
I was right!
He's gonna go this
Nice.
way, this
Yeah.
way, this way, this way, and then to here.
That's funny. I saw chasing the laser.
Okay, so where do you want to end up? You put yourself where you want to end up.
God, hold on.
And so you're going to use your movement. You're going
Where
to get to
is
the
the
cannon.
ship?
Are you going to use an action to help him load it then?
This is me, so I'm going to be right here, behind the cannon with him, and we're aiming. We are ready to fire upon sight of the creature.
Okay, yeah, well, this is the turn that it's being loaded. So, and then, yeah, and aiming it happens at the same time. So,
Yes.
yeah, you're helping him do that.
Yes.
Okay. Bonus action, anything else?
No, I'm holding everything for that thing to pop up, and I'm gonna fire it.
Okay. Okay, so you're holding until if you get it in sight.
Mhm.
Okay. Roland with the crew on deck.
So I think I'd asked this before. Did we ever establish the harpoon thing?
Oh yeah, you'd ask Mugwort to go get, and they think they have one. So actually, we'll
You know
say
what?
he sent one of the ship hands, and I'll
Yeah.
have one come up on the crew's turn.
Okay. So I guess I will. Can I ready an action to grab it out of the shipmate's hands
To
and be
receive it
prepared
and
to
use
throw
it? To receive
Yeah,
it and
is that
use
too
it,
much?
it's fine. No, yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Because as long as they're bringing it to you, you can be ready to use it. Like,
Okay.
as they might not be able to make it all the way to you. We'll see. They've been coming up
Okay.
from the stairs at the bottom.
Okay. All right. So then I guess I will do that. So I will run over to. So is that the stairwell on the other side of the building here?
Right where my arrow is right now is where the
Oh,
stairs
great.
are.
Okay, so I guess I will have to dash because my short, stumpy legs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 gets me right here.
And this guy will be coming out of here. Let me give control of everybody to him just in case. Okay.
All right, and then I am going to ready, grabbing the harpoon out of his hand and preparing to use it.
Okay.
Upon
Dash. Yeah, until you're on your next turn, because dash is an action, unless you have a bonus action dash.
For a fighter, no.
Okay. But I mean, y'all will have to get back up that way anyway. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not going to take any action to get the thing in your hands ready to go.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
All right. So, and do you have a bonus action you want to use or anything?
Nothing that I can use at this point.
Okay. All right. So the crew is going to go, and Ashrin, you'll be on deck after the monster.
Okay.
All right. So the guy behind the wheel is going to continue turning to the east. I mean, the south to try to get the boat moving. The guy helping Ramasha is going to finish loading the cannon and getting it aimed.
Full rudder.
We have the guy coming up the stairs to help Roland. We've got Lila and another crew if you want them to do anything other than ready when they see the monster.
Yeah, anyone who's got long range weapons.
Okay, this guy will be focusing on getting to make sure that this rigging is going to be good.
Getting the.
Lila's holding an action for when she sees the monster.
With the cannon?
No, she has magic.
Okay, cool.
So this guy could head towards the cannon to try to get it ready.
Just in case it pops up there.
Okay.
And then what about anyone else with magic? Do we have the other furbolgs up there?
People are down. A lot of people, half the crew's downstairs helping the survivors.
Okay, whoever's getting everybody else ready, we got this. We got this. Here we go.
All right. And okay, so it is time for the monster. Oh no, wrong window. You get out of there.
Whoa.
Quick
Yeah.
notes. Screenshot.
Thankfully, it was just
Clip
a
it.
blank, was
Clip
just a
it.
blank Google tab. Okay. So it was
Now-
under the water. Oh, go ahead.
Quick question. So because I had readied that action from last round for as soon as I see it, does that mean that I can hit it with shatter basically as soon as I see it before it does anything?
If that was readied and you didn't act on it, yes, then this is held from last round
Yes.
and you will still have your next turn.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Same with our cannon fire and same with, what's her name? Right?
Yeah, the cannon fire if they can see it. And Lila's, yes.
Yep. Beautiful.
Okay, where's the speed? Where's your speed? Oh, that's why it's up there. Okay, I thought so. All right,
Ready to
so so it's going to be able to. Yeah, I can. Okay, so there's a lot of sort of choppy movement. There's a little bit of rumbling, and right at the bow of the
God, I made
boat
it
here.
first.
But at the water line, so like right at the water line, underneath the bow of the boat, like right here, some tentacles start to come up and wrap
God, no, what have I
to
done?
try to wrap around
Very-
the bow of the boat. So they come up the height of the boat and try to they're gonna be making attacks on Dominic and Lila, but your held actions will happen first. So, Ashrin, yours is held from the round before, so go ahead.
Yep. All right. So this is so shatter is each creature in a 10-foot sphere, 10-foot radius sphere centered on the point must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put it if they're on both sides of the bow, I'm gonna try to put it here so that it can get as much of the monster as possible without hitting Dominic.
Okay, are you going to
or-
kind of lean over so you can see down towards the water line?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna lean over the edge
And
and
as
just
you
kind of like aim it in that direction.
as you lean over, you can see the maw of the beast sort of like coming up towards the ship, so you can actually see that point, and you could center it there.
And I would aim at
depending
that
on
point,
the
yeah.
what's the range? Probably a lot, right?
The range is 60 feet,
Yeah, you're good.
and it's a
'cause
10-foot spear.
Yeah, it's only like 30 feet down to the water. So, okay, so you can kind of
Okay.
center it right on the monster without worrying about. Hopefully, there's nobody right on the bow inside the boat.
Fingers crossed.
Go ahead and make a D20 roll, Bill. And all right, so you said that's a Constitution saving
Wait.
throw.
On the bow?
Constitution saving throw. Yep.
Good thing
Ooh.
I keep clicking on the wrong things that won't give you good information.
Where is it being cast?
Like
down.
over the bow and down on the water.
Yep, she had to lean over to see it.
Okay.
So you should be safe.
So that is actually a dirty 20. Do they take half damage?
Half as much damage on a successful save.
Okay.
So yes. So let me roll my 3d8.
Nice.
Ouch.
Kaboom.
Oh, that was good. That was pretty good, actually. So that is 11, 19. So half would be
Nice.
what, 9? 10? 9.
9.
Rounded down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rounded down, isn't it?
And so what does it look like when your shatter bubble sort of comes into existence and harms this beast?
So in her hands, it was just like kind of a glowing orb, kind of one in each hand, and she pushes it towards the monster, and it creates like a glowing purple bubble, basically, that you can kind of like a soap bubble. So it's like kind of shimmery, with like some purples
Very
and
cool.
some blues from the ocean.
Nice.
And so inside, and then there's like this implosion look to it because all the shatter thunder damage goes in the bubble.
Yeah,
so
that is amazing.
what it looks like.
Yeah, so it sort of backs up a little bit, but you can just hear this awful wail of pain as it connects with the thing, and it sort of like starts to come back down a little bit, and it doesn't even make proper attacks. It's going to make its attacks at disadvantage after Lila gets her hit in, because it's like
And that's thunder damage too, I think. I
Okay.
said.
All right, so Lila is going to do another 3d4 for magic missile.
Magic missile.
3d4 plus 3. So that is going to be 4, 8, 11, so 14. This thing is wailing in pain, and there's like ink everywhere and like blood sort of like now starting to just kind of bubble up around it. All right. Did anyone else have a held attack?
I mean, we did with the cannon, but
It's over here, yeah.
so can we pick up the cannon and fire at it?
You're going to pick up the cannon and hold it over the edge and shoot it?
Yes, we
Good
are.
luck.
Just throw it
Bazooka.
overboard. Got it.
Yeah, there we go.
Nailed it.
Bazooka
Hold
style.
me!
Hold on, guys.
Hold me!
Tie
Get
it
my
up
feet.
around me. I got this.
All right, so nobody else had any other held actions? Or Dominic, didn't you have something held?
No, it's not held.
Okay.
It's a spell that you cast, and then on your next turn, it activates.
Okay, and Tony, as soon as... Oh, and the person would have got to you, so you do have the thing in your hand for wherever you go next
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah, I basically just equipped myself a javelin, so
Yep.
it's the closest I could find because they didn't have harpoon.
Okay. We'll
How-
probably... What's the damage dice on a javelin?
D6.
Put that to a d10. Because it's bigger.
Okay. Okay.
What's,
Oh darn. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh shucks. Are you sure?
So... okay, as this...
What about the cannon at the front? Is that ready?
It can't shoot straight down.
It's not sticking up in front of it.
The things are coming up this way, and they just got totally blindsided by the shatter, so they're going to kind of just have to try to avoid it on their way down, because this thing just got harmed really badly. Well, like it is so harmed by this cumulative damage.
Okay.
So Dominic and Lila. Okay, a 5 and a 12, I guess. Wait, I gotta check the bonus. A 7. I mean a 12 and a 19. No, 12. I can't math right now.
What are we
Plus
trying to figure out?
17. Okay,
We're
so
figuring out
against
how much
Lila,
damage the lizard takes.
no, we're finding out if it hit. Against Lila, it is a 12, and against Dominic, it is a 17.
Can you flip it? And just like a, you know?
You want the magic user to take the damage?
Yeah, well.
Just a little squish.
It doesn't
Okay.
hit.
Fine. Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
okay. You're gonna be okay. This thing is just.
No, I just
coming
wanted you to
down
flip
way
it for
down.
nothing. What was that laugh? No, I can't start laughing. It'll make me cough.
All right, so that's gonna be 12 damage. Bludgeoning damage.
Dang. Ow.
And
Me thinks he'll be
Lila
fine.
is just able to get out of the way as it comes
Hurt.
down, and the tentacle sort of slams down on the deck after it hits you, instead of like getting up and ready for another attack as it normally might have.
That's what it just said too. Ow!
Yeah, that's what it said too.
Ow.
Stop.
That hurt.
And
OMG, stop.
Ashrin, you are next with Dominic and Olga on deck.
All right, Ashrin's going to throw a couple of Eldritch blasts at it. I get
okay.
2 of them
Dang,
because
all
of
right.
where we are. We're level wise, so
Yeah.
she's just gonna.
That's insane as a cantrip.
2
So anyway, I
Couple-
start blasting.
lightning
You go
bolts.
in.
Yeah.
Hands a blasting.
So I need the first one is a 24,
That'll do it.
and the second one is just a 12.
I think the second one will not do it.
Okay, that's
No,
fine.
second one does not
I
do
need a D10. Come here, D10. There you
Isn't
are.
there a D10? Nice.
Yeah,
Hello, D10,
That is
my old
10.
friend.
so that's a
Hey!
full damage on the
Nice,
one at
that's
least.
amazing.
Ooh.
And I get a nat 10 in the chat.
That 10.
10.
Does that count? Oh crap! I should have hexed it first. That's okay.
Oh.
Aw.
You have your
Um,
bonus action yet still.
Yeah, that's like my only other spell slot. So, what the heck? Sure, we'll hex it.
What the hex?
What the hex? And we'll say I'm the only one with spells, so I don't know what disadvantage I should give it. So, for those of you who don't know, hex is a warlock specific spell that's a bonus action. And you hex a creature, and it's a concentration spell. Oh wait, I'll do that.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
your
can do that.
Eldritch Blast is,
Um,
yeah.
No, I was checking concentration because I have mage armor up as well,
Oh.
and I couldn't remember if that was concentration, but it's not, so we're good. But you choose an ability, and the target has disadvantage on that saving throw.
Ooh.
But
Well,
I don't know that. I guess we could make it Dex, because
Well,
that
or if
seems
you're going
like
to do that
reasonable
shatter
one.
again,
I
Constitution.
can't because that's
Oh,
my last spell slot.
Okay.
I should have done it before the shatter.
Oh, the
That
turn
would've made
before.
sense.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, I completely forgot about. I forget about hex all the
We're
time.
learning.
That's
So
that's okay.
Your Eldritch Blasts are pretty nasty anyway, so.
yeah, it's true. So I'm gonna. We're just gonna say Dex saving throws because why not?
All right, so the monster
Sure.
has dexterity saving throws at disadvantage.
Correct.
All right.
How unlucky.
And do you want to do any movement?
No, I think I'm
Okay.
good where I'm at.
And is Ether
And-
going to do anything?
Unfortunately, Aoife is kind of useless in this situation, so no. She's gonna hover and keep an eye out for anything else. Like she's
She
still
can,
kind of circling the area and
Yeah.
making sure there's nothing else popping up.
Yeah.
She can shit on it.
She could
I don't
Roll
know
for
that will do any damage.
roll for shitting.
Emotional
For shitting.
damage.
I mean, she has a little, like, her little talons, but they do exactly 1 slashing damage, and so I don't know that that's going to do a whole heck of a lot.
Screw this
Oh
tentacle!
my god. Go for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
eyes!
She's gonna
move!
aggressively
Go for the
peck
You do-
eyes!
She's
You do that, and then Aoife kill shots
Yeah.
with the one
Yeah.
damage.
Nat 20.
See, here's a pro tip on how to build a warlock. If you're going to have a warlock with a familiar, have at least 1 cantrip touch spell, because your familiars can deliver a touch spell.
Oh.
I don't have any. So
Touch.
I chose
Tony.
poorly.
I am changing to High Seas Pursuit for music because I forgot I hadn't changed it.
All right.
So I'm done.
All right. So Dominic and Olga are
Is that all?
next, and Ramasha is on deck.
Would you like to go first?
Sure. I'm gonna use because that's the only thing I can do. I can use 2-weapon fighting, so I can dual wield my daggers. And I'm just gonna is the tentacle still on the deck?
Yeah, they're kind of like
Where is it?
flop down, and they have not yet
Okay,
slid
yeah.
back.
So I'm just gonna stab it.
This
it
is
up.
not the time to make pies.
Oh yeah, let me put a little
Gotta be
marker where the thingies are.
Claire.
All right,
I'm
go ahead and make an
noticing a
attack roll.
pattern.
Oh, this is a banger.
Good.
Okay, for some reason this is a tentacle. Wait, where's the thing? Make it bigger. Okay,
I like this,
this is a
song.
tentacle.
Yeah.
And
I'm
this is a
enjoying this one
tentacle.
quite a lot.
This just became a Final Fantasy
Oh.
battle.
Wait, I wanted to have
A little bit. Final Fantasy on the high seas.
face. Okay, the 2 little devil-looking guys are the tentacles.
I like it. Oh, they're that
Actually,
close.
it's closer
Okay.
to Dominic. That.
So is it laying across?
Actually, yeah,
not
they should
like
be more
long
on.
ways?
They're like, yeah, they're kind of. It's. I can't because they're large. This one's like just barely over the railing onto the ship, and then the larger one, the one that's more on the ship, is like laid down flat between you and Olga.
So across the ship or down the ship?
Across, sorry.
That's what
My
we're
bad.
asking.
It's like wrapping
Yeah,
the boat.
yeah.
kinda,
It was
Okay.
it was attempting to wrap the front of the boat.
Oh, it's a boat. It needs a hug.
Yes, it was trying to hug the boat.
So is it coming on from the side that Layla's on?
There's one on each side.
Oh, there's 2 tentacles.
There's 2 tentacles. He has a
Alright.
few more too.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Damn it. I thought I was going to be able to do something cool, but I'm just
Can I count that high yet?
not fast enough.
All right. What were your attack rolls?
Don't I get a? So I
Was that
would a
English?
9 hit?
A
Probably
9.
not.
Probably not. But it is flanked, so you probably would have advantage.
Yeah, roll again.
Thank you, DM.
Kind and benevolent DM.
11.
Oh, that won't do it either. I'm sorry.
Can I use my
No.
one of my 2 inspirations?
Yes.
Do it up.
Use
Do it again.
Wait,
One
but you're
more time.
you're dual wielding. Does 1 hit or
Well,
Did
she
you roll
hasn't
for
rolled
both?
the second hit yet. She hasn't rolled the second one yet.
okay. I always roll them at the same time. So
One more time.
What the fuck?
Put that dice away, Claire. Let me
Okay.
New dice. Dice change.
put that thing back where it came from. Marcel, help me.
get- Help me.
Oh, hey there.
I'm assuming 12 doesn't hit.
No, that won't do it either. But you still
Okay.
get one more hit. So go ahead and try for your second hit.
You're working your way up there.
She's
Second
getting the
dice.
rust out.
Okay. 27 to hit.
Yay!
Did you get a nat
Misses.
20?
Total
Yeah.
miss.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Nat 20, yes.
Nice. You should
There
have
we
said
get a
that.
nat
That's
20 in the
great.
chat.
Wait a minute. And
Let's
Claire, do
go.
you realize, isn't Olga a rogue?
Yeah.
You just crit with sneak attack.
Yeah, sneak attack.
Oh
Because
yeah.
you have the thing is flanked. Even though you didn't have advantage on this roll. You don't
So I
need
can add
advantage.
3d6
All the
to
extra
my
dice.
damage.
I think, aren't you like level 6? That's a lot of D6s.
Yeah. So it's 1d4 plus
Plus.
4 plus 3d6s.
So
Yeah,
and
let's
then,
go.
We'll double whatever you roll on the dice and then add your bonuses.
Okay.
Sounds
So whatever I
like Claire's
roll
got
on
a
the
whole
four.
lot of bonuses
On
now.
the, and the 6s.
Dominic has nothing. Not on
I love
Olga.
rogues. I love
So I
rogues.
rolled a 6 for the d4.
What?
Or wait.
I'm
no,
assuming you.
that-
So
You mean a 3?
I grabbed the wrong thing. I grabbed the wrong thing. Hold on.
I was like, collectively?
I was like,
rolled-
yeah. Did you?
I mean, that's quite the D6 or D4 you got there.
You know what? Maybe Olga really is magic.
I rolled a 1 on the d4, so that's 2, right? And then
Yep.
3d6s.
That's all it is for 6th level?
So it's
That was-
1d4 plus 4, but you said we were doubling it, right?
No,
Or
the
do
sneak
double
attack.
it
I mean,
now?
is that it's only 3 sneak
So-
attack dice you have right now?
Yes, it's 3d6.
Okay.
Yeah, sneak attack.
Yeah, because it's 2, and then I think you bump up at like level 6 or something. I think it starts at 2d6, and then it's 3 for a while, and then 4. Still, 3d6 is
So 13
you roll
total
well.
for the 3d6s.
That'd be 26.
26.
But is that all the d6s you get for level 6?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
thought
you
so.
get more?
Let me look at Kira's. Hold on.
It says 3d6 for damage.
Yeah, but that might not be upping with your level.
Yeah.
Let me look for Kira. Because I have Kira's stuff right here. So Kira is level. What are we in that?
I think you're level 7.
So level 7 is 4d6.
Okay, so it must be 3. All right, so what'd
So
you
it
get
might
for
be
your
3
D6 rolls?
until level 7.
Mm.
Why do I have that written down?
Yeah, you get 4d6 at level 7.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
what I thought.
Extra? That'd be wild.
I already forgot it. Tony,
Okay.
is yours
You had
for
2 for the
what it
4s.
was doubled?
Yeah, I
Two
just
for
got
the
your
D6.
rolls for the D6.
And then it was 13 total for the d6s.
All right, so
so
times
double
2.
that.
So 26, 28 plus your bonuses, which is, I think, plus 4.
Yeah.
So 32 damage with 1 dagger. So
It's
Olga's
all
like,
those
rogues are
pies
no
that
joke.
Olga makes
she
and
tries
just made
to
her
hit
like,
it the first time, and it's like wiggling around, and she's like, "No, I don't think so!" Ah! And it just like spurts out blood. That is insane,
Ugh.
and you can hear the
Oy.
thing from down below. Like you like cut off the front of the very front or the very top of the tentacle.
The
Part of the
tip.
foot.
The tip one might
Just the tip of the tentacle.
Just the tip.
Big yikes.
Big ouch.
Huge
Such
Alright.
blood?
So
Does it bleed or ink?
it's blood coming out of the tentacle. There is a bunch of ink and blood in the water too now.
You.
Get in the water.
Get in the water.
Yeah. Olga's over there. Get in the water.
she's making mincemeat out of it so she can make it pie later.
And so you didn't want to move out of the area that you're in, right?
No,
Okay.
because that uses my action and bonus action for dual weapon fighting.
Well, you still have movement, but it would be provoking an attack of opportunity. So.
Yeah, I'm not
Although
gonna move
this
anyway.
thing is not
But
looking good.
Good news is it can't see you.
What's Dominic doing?
Well, It's a little close for combat.
After that, the thing just runs away. It's done with the fight.
Yeah. Can he grab his halberd? We're gonna try this chimera fight again.
Grabbing your
Yeah.
own weapon is, it's a free action.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Good.
We're gonna try that.
All right, so you're gonna try and stab the
Please.
tentacle as well.
Yeah. Try being the key. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Yeah, that was a 3. No, I'm sorry, a 5. So I'm gonna use my inspiration
Do it up.
to make it not that.
Hopefully
and it's
better.
flanking. Wait, before you use your inspiration, you have advantage too.
Look at that. Oh, thank God. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Just had to ask.
Yay!
Okay, so before I do that, with my ensnaring strike, it is the next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the magical vines until the spell ends.
Okay.
A large or larger creature has an advantage on the saving throw. If it succeeds on the save, the vines shrivel away.
What kind of saving
14.
throw is it?
Strength.
Strength. Okay. And it is large.
I
Actually,
figured,
it's huge.
considering it has 2 tentacles currently laying in front of me.
Okay. So you did that as a bonus action on your attack?
Yes, that's my bonus action.
Okay, so strength saving throw at advantage. Ooh. Sorry, guys. That was a nat 20.
Boo.
No,
Does it
that's
have
good.
disadvantage since
Okay,
it's
I
flanked?
think that the monster needs to change its dice.
I will use the dice Bill wanted me to use because he said they didn't roll well.
There we
You
go.
guys are
There
kicking
you
its
go.
ass,
That's
to
funny.
be fair, though. You're kicking its ass, to be fair.
Okay, well,
So
my
it succeeded, but that just means it's not
So-
restrained,
That,
right?
I don't even know where a squid ass
Yeah.
is, but we
Okay.
found it and we kicked it.
a squadass.
Heavy dice. It
Okay,
feels-
that's a 10 for damage.
Okay. This thing
With
is
just the
writhing in
halberd.
pain, screaming down in the water. The tentacle
Oh,
is
technically,
bleeding.
that was a bonus action for my last turn to cast Ensnaring Strike,
That is true.
not this turn. So this turn, I'm casting Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Dang
What
it.
does that do?
It lets me know where it is. No, basically, go away. You choose a creature that you
away.
can see. Yeah, go away.
Go on, wow.
And mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. And you have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or survival check that you make when you find it. To find it. I can't read today.
That's okay.
This is the squid, but it's
It's
below
all good.
the ship. I just don't want to cover the cannon, but it's technically like under the ship right there.
That is quite the face.
If it makes it so you guys can't move yourselves, just let me know. So that will be coming into effect on any other hits that you make on it.
Yes.
All right, so this tentacle is like shredded practically and getting ready to slide off the deck.
You.
All right, so we are back up to Ramasha with Roland on deck.
Okay. So which tentacle was not damaged?
The one near Ashrin. Although, yeah, because you guys attacked the body of the squid.
That's
I
what
need
I
to-
did, yeah.
I need to be able to picture this. Is the thing like up in the air? Is it over Ashrin? Is Ashrin in the way?
They kind of flopped down because of the shatter, so they're like they're on the deck between.
It's like hugging
Ashen
it.
and Lilac.
Hugging it, right?
Yes. Is Ashrin in the way?
For what?
Shooting the tentacle with the cannon.
That thing's so heavy. It's going to take an action to turn it.
There's 2 people turning it.
Still, it's not their turn yet. It's gonna. I'm saying it's gonna take you guys' full action to get it turned
Okay.
towards the thing.
Okay, can it take?
And yes, she's in the way, and so is this. Because the side. I'm sorry. I'm gesturing to the side of the wall of this cabin here, because this thing is really heavy, and so you can kind of get it turned. If you get it turned, where's the ruler? Go away. Menu.
It's just you could just say it. Just
If you
say
get it turned this way,
Yeah.
it's going to be shooting like. Well, it's going to shoot along this line here.
Uh-huh.
So that's too high at that point, and you're breaking the ship. And yes, you kind of risk hitting.
Stop
Ashra.
putting holes in my ship. All right.
He says about his own
Yep,
ship.
and we're going to be taking an ad break in 5 minutes, just so you guys know.
Okay.
So, yes, you are risking damaging your friends and your ship if you turn the cannon and
All
try to
right.
shoot
All right.
at it.
Okay. So, Ramash is going to tell him to keep getting the cannon ready. Get ready to fire on the thing, and then he's going to burst back and start running back towards the thing.
Okay.
Um,
You can't use your thingy. You can just use regular movement if you want.
I will just use
Giggles.
regular movement. And hold on, do I have? I got
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can get about here.
Attack parry. Bloody hell! All right. Oh, how long does it take? I have to reload my pistol, don't I?
Did you shoot it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it takes 1 action.
All right. Damn it! Should have done that. All right. I guess I'm just moving that way. I can't even command anyone to just hit it
Why?
because you have to be attacking.
Okay, so yeah, you can make it to here.
Sure. That's all I can do.
All right. Well, you can use your action to dash and go another 30 feet.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So 5, 10,
I'll go
15,
60.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Which way do you want to go?
Wait a
55, 60 this way?
That doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't be able to make it. From here? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 50, 55, 60 should put me right about here.
Oh, I thought it was... Oh, I must have counted wrong.
I was at the cannon.
Okay.
I mean, sure.
I must have counted
I'm right
wrong.
up in its business,
No, see,
and I'm
that's only
stabbing it.
50. Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. 60. I see it now.
But sure, if you want to give
Well,
me
you can
extra
move
feet.
diagonal because I assumed this was going to be a diagonal.
Yeah, that included that.
Okay. All right. So you're going to be there, and anything else?
That was my dash. So wait,
Bonus action.
can I use the bonus action to reload my?
No, it's
thing?
an action.
It's an action.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's really nothing else I can do.
Okay. You can yell at people if you want, and it will be Roland's turn with the crew on deck.
Who's on? Is the person still there on the cannon?
Yeah, that guy's on this. There's a guy on this cannon and a guy on this cannon.
Okay, telling that person on the bow cannon to get ready to fire the thing on the thing if it raises its face up.
Yep. Aye. All right, Roland with the crew on deck.
Right, turn, activate. So, as a bonus action, I'm going to use one of my fighting spirit charges.
Okay.
So I give myself advantage on weapon attack rolls, and I give myself 5 temporary hit points.
All right.
Nice.
All right. So I heal 5. But a temporary 5. Boom. All right, and then I'm gonna take this this harpoon that I have now in my hand, and because I have advantage now, I'm gonna chuck it at the tentacle. I have to be at least 30 feet away, which I absolutely am. So I'm gonna chuck it at the tentacle that is most beat up.
All right. Go
All
ahead
right.
and make your
Come
attack.
on.
It is flanked, so
Come
you
on.
have advantage.
Oh, so with my fighting
Unless
spirit,
you're not
do I have?
proficient. Oh, you're a fighter. You have it.
Yeah,
You're
I was to say,
proficient in
well, with my fighting spirit giving me advantage, do I have double
Oh,
advantage?
no, you just already have advantage.
Damn it. Well, I guess I'll still keep it. It's fine.
Quadvantage.
All right, we're gonna try that
If
again.
only. Come on.
Ooh, does a 16 hit?
It does. Just hit.
You go. All right.
We'll probably officially
Hey, God.
resolve the attack after the break because we are 30 seconds away, but go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. All right. 1 plus 3 for 4.
Sorry.
Oh.
You can use your double advantage to re-roll the 1.
All right. Hey, 3 plus 3 for 6.
There we go. That's better. All right. Everybody, enjoy our clips. Get a break. Go get a drink. Take a potty. Whatever you got to do. I did it all wrong. We'll see you
Take a
soon.
potty.
I'll just
What do I do with it now?
Well, because I was worried because your friends seem to get mad at you.
Friend is a loose term. See, I say friend because while I don't really have any friends like you all, I have things that don't kill me, and I count that as a good thing.
That is
Thing
right.
usually.
Yes,
I lived a life a long time ago, so I understand.
right.
You
So
do
would-
also call everyone
Would you
your friend.
consider us
I do.
friends?
I do.
I would like to say that we are friends. Are we friends?
Well, we haven't killed you yet.
Well, then in my
Cockney rhyming speak, so I have something. I'm gonna butcher it, so I apologize ahead of time.
Yes,
So I'm going to
yes.
respond. I'm gonna respond. We're having a butchers for some real bucks that have been off-inching some bees and honey. These tea leaves have been showing their boats around the frogs and scoppering off. There's been some real bonny over it. We're helping out the ducks and geese to stay out of a flowery dell, and you'd be a real treacle tot if you could pass along any brass tacks.
All right.
Goes to kiss her and closes the door in his face.
Licks the door.
Why did you do that?
Why do you go in tongue first? Learn your lesson.
Natural Jeff.
so.
He is indeed a natural.
He is a natural Jeff.
We rolled a natural Jeff.
He is not a box Jeff. He's natural Jeff.
Yeah. So organic, not from a box.
Yeah.
Grass fed.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's natural Jeff.
There you go. Looks at you, Morag.
It wasn't about taking away your choices. It was about putting magic in the right hands.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
Hat off.
You're bringing the bodies?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we loaded up the bodies.
That's right. We were
onto-
tying up and doing the dragging thing.
Yeah.
So we didn't just leave them in the
Oh.
woods. Yeah.
You're dragging bodies down the road on your car?
We're not
We
dragging
made
them down the road. They're on
We
like
made a
little
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A sled. Like a sled.
We're not barbarian.
We're not just gonna leave them in the woods. Come on.
Is I'm not.
Jeffrey, that's the dogs. That's the dog.
Well,
Did you
thank
hear
you for
it?
telling
Did you
me,
find?
Tasha.
Did you hear that, my
He
knife?
can talk.
Oh, and you must be the Jeffrey.
There it is. The Jeffrey.
Now I want to hear that in Dominic's voice.
Yeah.
I will gladly give you a hug if you please sneeze into this jar. Thank you.
And he looks at you longingly. And hold on. Gotta check something. Gotta check something. Hold.
Was that good for longing?
Longing.
Yes, this is how the actual people you're training.
Now I need to
There's
rap.
basically 50 elven children going all over the place. So, but with axes, because it's axe training day.
That's it.
Cause we feel alright, let me build up your might as I sing my song. Care to sing along? I'll be doing this till you knock 'em down, or the songs run out, or the songs run out.
Yay!
Yeah!
I'm so inspired right now.
Yeah.
So you gave me the necklace, and I love
I-
it.
Thank you.
Do you still have the other half?
Of course. And he kind of
Good to
like,
see it.
yep, he, kind of ruffles
Oh,
his
he's
shirt and
wearing
pulls it out. Yep.
Okay.
The thing where the smoke comes out.
Chimney!
Really? Really? I'm kidding.
That's amazing. That's so good.
It was mostly the face with a.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yes. Go start. You got to perform, but outside of that,
Absolutely. My inspo makes all the rules less hard, and you all can thank this bard. And you're damn right. I pulled that card, and I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
Love it.
Woo!
A round of applause. Round of applause.
Give him a hand.
And
Now this, goblin knot. It's not a plant I've ever heard of, but it could just be another misspelling. Because maybe that K is an S. He sort of turns the paper a little bit. Yeah, that must be what it is. Parvovis cabolus muca involta. Goblin snot. Bugbear boogies. Used in pungent poultices and unctuous ointments due to its veritable viscosity. It binds ingredients together, provided you don't care how noxious the result is. For reasons I'm sure you can imagine, I don't keep any around. You'll have to ask a goblin.
You realize, Jeff, that for now and forever, every time someone says your name on stream, we're gonna be like,
Jeffrey!
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Y'all were like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" So
Yeah.
21.
That's fair. Jesus.
Oh.
On a stealth check?
It's +7.
this little boy
Jesus.
has a mission.
Oh,
today,
for
apparently.
dexterity.
How do you have so many huge pluses?
And so just
I've
to
got
be
a
clear,
lot of
Dee,
huge
you're, like,
things that you don't
literally
know about.
Like,
That needs to be clipped.
Good job.
y'all.
Both. It's a mix of both.
Found something you have.
You're also blowing out on the mic.
Yeah,
little
that's
bit.
very true.
Be here all night.
Oh.
And by all night, I
Oh,
mean for
God.
another hour.
Looks like that.
I can't see that.
Right there.
Oh, okay. I would like you to.
There's a picture in the Discord.
Yeah.
Fine. We don't have to do it then.
She's a very plain widow.
No. And like the metal of the armor is just gonna kind of like ripple up my arm and just show like the nub, and then it will come back.
Yeah, what if Xing did it?
Like very Terminator style.
Look at my nub.
Dun 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 dun.
That needs to be clipped.
Ask me about my nub.
Ask me about my nub.
Yes, exactly.
Take my strong hand. There's like a vein popping out in your forehead, turning red.
This is my happy vein.
Happy vein. I got closer than last time. She looks at you and she goes, "Impressive."
So happy.
That's the exact same thing he said to you in the dream.
Go on.
That's it.
Fuck.
I am not Matt Mercer. Hi, I'm off-brand Matt Mercer. Great value, if you will.
Great value, Matt.
Mert Masser.
Mert Masser. Oh shit! No, I'm just Devin. It's fine.
And he's out of earshot at this point.
I'm just gonna yell back, thank you!
Bye.
Bang bang!
With my gauntlets. I'm not petty at all.
Nope. not at all. Bye.
Oh my God.
3 halflings in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Yes.
There it is.
Oh my God.
We are doing that at some point because there are 3 of us.
Yep.
Yes.
There you
Needs
go.
to be done. And I have a trench coat.
Alright. But
We like clips.
Clips.
Clips are very important.
You should definitely make clips of today. If you don't, I will find you, and I will TPKO you.
Yeah, the music sounds great, but I can't hear you at all. Oh, there it is.
So that was
Oh no, so they didn't hear the
Pro stream.
Professional streamer.
Absolutely professional.
Yep.
That is what we do.
I want to do this for real when I grow up.
That's good. Because I was worried because your friends seem to get mad at you.
Friend is a loose term. See, I say friend because while I don't really have any friends like you all, I have things that don't kill me, and I count that as a good thing.
That is
Thing
fine.
usually.
Yes.
I lived a life a long time ago, so I understand.
Right.
You do also call everyone
Would you
your friend.
consider us friends?
I do.
I would like to say that we are friends. Are we friends?
Well, we haven't killed you yet.
Well, then in my
Cockney rhyming speak. So I have something. I'm gonna butcher it, so I apologize ahead of time.
Yes,
So I'm going to
yes.
respond. I'm gonna respond. We're having a butchers for some real bucks that have been off-inching some bees and honey. These tea leaves have been showing their boats around the frogs and scoppering off. There's been some real bonny over it. We're helping out the ducks and geese to stay out of a flowery dell, and you'd be a real treacle tot if you could pass along any brass tacks.
Alright.
Goes to kiss her and closes the door in his face.
You got a tongue in your door. Why would you do that?
Why do you go in tongue first? Learn your lesson.
Natural Jeff.
So,
He is indeed a natural.
He
Jeff.
is a natural Jeff. We rolled a natural Jeff.
he is not a box Jeff. He's natural Jeff.
Yeah. So organic, not from a box.
Yeah.
Grass-fed.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's natural Jeff.
There you go. Looks at you, Morag.
It wasn't about taking away your choices. It was about putting magic in the right hands.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
Hat off.
Thank you.
Very second, decent.
You're bringing the bodies?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we loaded up the bodies.
That's right. We were tying
onto-
up and doing the dragging thing.
Yeah.
So we didn't just leave them in the
Oh.
woods. Yeah.
You're dragging bodies down the road on your car?
We're not
We
dragging
made
them down
a-
the road. They're on
We
like
made a
little
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a sled. Like a sled.
We're not barbarian.
We're not just gonna leave them in the woods. Come on.
Is I'm not
Jeffrey, that's
the
the dogs. that's the dog.
Well,
Did you
thank
hear
you
it
for
in your
telling me,
mind?
Tasha.
Did you hear that in my
He
mind?
can talk.
Oh, and you must be the Jeffrey.
There it is. The Jeffrey.
now I want to hear that in Dominic's voice.
Yeah.
I will gladly give you a hug if you please sneeze into this jar. Thank you.
And he looks at you longingly. And hold on. Gotta check something. Gotta check something. Hold.
Was that good for longing?
Longing.
Yes, this is how the actual people you're training.
Now I need to
There's basically 50 elven children going all over the place. So, but with axes, because it's axe training day.
That's it. That's it.
Cause we feel alright, let me build up your might as I sing my song. Care to sing along? I'll be doing this till you knock 'em down, or the songs run out, or the songs run out.
Yay!
Yeah!
I'm so inspired right now.
Yeah.
So you gave me the necklace, and I love it.
Thank you.
Do you still have the other half?
Of course. And he kind of
Good to
like,
see it.
yep, he, kind of ruffles his
he's
shirt and
wearing
pulls it out. Yep.
Okay.
The thing where the smoke comes out.
Chimney!
There you go.
Really? Really? I'm kidding.
That's amazing. That's so good.
It was mostly the face with a.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yes, go start. You got to perform, but outside of that,
Absolutely. My inspo makes all the rules less hard, and you all can thank this bard. And you're damn right. I pulled that card, and I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
Love it.
Woo!
A round of applause. Round
To it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right.
Welcome
here we
back,
go.
my friends. To Reality Break 20, where we get together and we take a break from the real world to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons!
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. That's all I'm allowed to do.
We left off on a very tense note. Roland just got an awesome hit by throwing this harpoon gun thing, or shooting. Actually, I think it might have, or no,
It's
he
thrown.
threw it. Yeah.
It's thrown, yeah. It's a two-handed throw.
I wish I could
Yeeted
shoot a
it.
harpoon.
The
That would be
technical term.
awesome.
We yeeted it.
Skirted it. Yeet skirt.
At the squid tentacle, connecting
That was almost
solidly, dealing a bunch of damage, and there's like a screech of pain from down below as the squid tentacle starts to slide off of the deck.
That was pretty Riz.
No.
Did you know that Riz
That's
is short
not
for
Riz.
charisma?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that
Oh.
either.
Yes.
I teach high school, so I know things.
You're so
I
hip.
watch a lot of TikTok, so I also know things.
Did you know Oka's daggers are named Razzle and Dazzle?
Rosalind?
Nice.
From the old razzle dazzle.
Get rid of the old ones and two.
So,
All right.
Roland, why don't you describe what it looks like as your harpoon connects and deals some damage to this thing as it is
Alright,
clinging to
so-
life?
So I would think that Roland would tap into his decades, almost centuries of battle experience to know. Maybe he's never fought something like this before, but he knows creatures and monsters' weak points. And I would like to think that he would like somewhere identify like a weakened tendon or something like that.
Yeah, kind of like the wrist
where-
part.
Yeah, like he saw it cut up already, so he's like, ooh, I see that exposed muscle there. So he chucked the harpoon right at it and dealt enough damage to sever whatever tendon was causing it to do its grip, so it would loosen up and slide down the ship, leaving a trail of slime and blood and ink on its way
Yes.
down.
And Olga, Dominic, and generic ship hand number 2 get drenched.
What's his name?
Oh wait, he has a name now.
Generic ship hand number 2.
Eno
No.
Huckleberry.
Eno Huckleberry.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
You have to say his name like that too.
Sorry for the coughing.
It's
folks.
generic ship hand number 2.
You're getting over COVID.
And I would think
you
that
guys
he's
get
like
drenched
through
in
it.
blood.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
drenched,
so what I would-
but you definitely get blood on you. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, so what I would think is Roland chucks it, like has like the hand out like this, like with the follow through, sees it hit, sees it drags down, and goes, still got it.
And it starts going down with the harpoon stuck in it.
And then I will.
The guy that handed you the harpoon. That was my favorite.
That was the only harpoon we had. Now, regrettably, my short, stumpy legs do not carry me far enough to get anywhere close enough to do another melee attack. But I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and bust out my warhammer.
Spit on it. See what that does.
Oh my gosh.
And that is action, bonus action, movement. I'm good.
Excellent. This, anyone who can see the crew looking over Ashrin, this thing is very angry, but also seemingly clinging to life. We are going to go on to the crew with the monster on deck and then Ashrin. So Lila is going to take out a dagger and stab the tentacle that is next to her. I'll use the dice that was rolling good. Oh, that's a 5. It's apparently only... I'm sorry, I'll re-roll with the one Bill wanted me to use. Which it's flanked anyway, so she has. Oh, that's a 1! Maybe you can roll for Lila. So Lila's like freaking out, pulling out her dagger, kind of trying to get it pinned down, but she misses. Generic ship hand number 2. No, sorry, Enos Huckleberry.
Enos Huckleberry!
Just holding his ground and actually he's actually going to move up and try and grab the harpoon off of the tentacle. So we'll say he can just do it as an action. So that's what he's gonna work on for that turn.
He gets dragged into the ocean.
This guy is gonna move up to just keep checking on the sails. This guy's gonna keep working on getting the ship sailing. This guy's gonna keep the cannon ready in case there's any other action. And this guy is going to run up. Actually, this guy's gonna start readying this cannon just in case. All right. The monster finally gets another attack on you. Although, all right, let me choose. Okay, yeah, he's gonna try.
Although,
well, I needed to see realistically if it was gonna try to run away, because it is very close to death. But it's so angry. It just
counts the tentacles it has left. Okay, we can stick around for another round.
It's angry enough that it just wants revenge. Okay, so there is gonna be a multi-attack happening.
When the snack fights back.
Goldfish.
Okay, so it's going to reach. As this tentacle comes essentially back down into the water, it's going to reach another tentacle up and reach this one back up, and again attempt to grapple the ship. And
rude.
In that way, we'll try to make an attack against the people that are near it, and we'll resolve it that way. So Lila and Ashrin, that is a 15 to hit.
Ooh.
Ashrin.
What's that?
Wait, which tentacle? Is it this one down here or this
They're
one up
both.
here?
It's a multi-attack. They're both coming up.
Oh, okay. I was confused for a moment. Yeah, no, that 15 misses Ashrin.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mage armor for
Yes.
the win.
And it's gonna be
Makes me slip, right?
Yep, that's gonna just miss Lila as well. No, meets it, beats it, which means it just hits Lila. So that is gonna be.
Now use that green dice.
Now you see green dice.
As it hits Ashrin, you see like just the faintest purple shimmer across her skin, like she's
Nice.
wearing
And the mage
extra
armor just yeah.
And
purple highlight.
like she's wearing extra armor.
Ooh.
Yes.
No, because it's her skin, like, directly.
So that is
But-
14
Okay, wait,
damage
wait,
to
wait,
Lila.
Yes,
the
Tony, just like armor.
Way to ruin the joke!
So that's 14 damage to Lila. So that's kind of a good hit on her. She's like, ugh! But she's okay. She just kind of catches herself. So then it is a new tentacle on the bottom of the boat, just to be clear.
Okay.
It brought the other one down. And so this one's coming up this way, sort of coming, oops, it's between the two of you. So I have to put it here, but it's actually between Olga and Enos. And so Olga and Enos, oh, that is a natural 1. This thing is not doing too well. You're right. These dice suck.
Yay, Bill!
So they both kind of dodge out of the way, which means it's not going to get a full grip on this, but it is going to attempt to bite the boat as well.
Nom nom.
I guess it needed more fiber in its diet.
What the fuck? That
Hey,
is a
where's the cream
5.
filling?
What is a ship's AC? I'm looking this up. Ship AC.
Barnacles.
5e. Yeah.
The ship
Alien
bites
ship.
back.
Where's the AC? Armor class 18. Are you kidding me? It didn't hit. It can't even bite. It scraped off barnacles.
Hey!
Barnacles.
Thank you guys.
It's like
This is not
helping.
fair. Okay, so I shouldn't have used this dice.
Maybe
wanted
that's
there
what
to
it
be
really
a
wanted.
big
Maybe it just
thing.
wanted some barnacles. Maybe it was like, I need some.
Maybe this thing's been misunderstood and it's just hungry. You know?
It just needs
so
a
it's
snack.
Screeching.
We
just
should have been throwing sandwiches at it.
screeching, biting.
Maybe it has a legendary action.
I don't think it has a legendary action. Let me
Maybe Bill doesn't help.
see. Oh, it does.
When you feel bad for the DM.
It could if it was
Teacher,
running.
teacher, we didn't get any homework.
Yeah.
It could if it was
No
running.
joke.
It would have an action that was special if it was running away already. If it had chosen to run.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, so this
Keep it
one
on.
is committed. It is fully, basically, like wrapped around the deck at this point, though. So I'm gonna have to make these guys smaller,
Quit
so
on
it's
the
easier.
run.
But does that make sense now? How I've got both of
Quit
them
on
take
the
up the
run.
space between the players here.
Yeah.
Squid
Sure.
on the run.
Otherwise, I was going to be covering all of you. So, but they both are still the large size.
Okay.
So it is Ashrin's turn with Dominic and Olga on deck.
Ashrin's gonna. Let me see here. She's going to actually. So that one tentacle is basically right in front of her, right?
Yep.
Okay. So she's going to pull out her scimitar actually and hit it with her scimitar.
Ooh, okay.
And if it hits, I'm gonna use the green flame blade.
Bring flame bride.
Yeah. So that's like it's an action, like together it's an action essentially. So all right. Take a risk. Come on. Ow. Balls. That's an 11.
It's flanked.
Oh, cool.
So
Then that's
everyone
great.
who's attacking it melee still has advantage.
That is a 15.
That just that just hits.
Meets beats it.
It just hits? Okay, cool. All right, now let me make sure I pull this up correctly. Okay,
I know I said that on
so
16 too, but the AC is 15. Just so we have no
Oh.
confusion.
All right,
Yeah.
the scimitar does 4 + 5, 9 damage, and then the green flame blade will leap to the next tentacle. So this one here. Whoops, I got my windows mixed up, and do a potential, I guess it just does it?
Yeah, it would be the extra probably. You don't have to make another
Um,
attack roll, do you?
Yeah, hold on. Normal effects, green fire to leap to the within 5 feet. Second creature takes fire damage equal to your spell casting modifier.
Okay.
So the second tentacle will take an additional 3 damage.
Okay, and so actually, if you'd like, since you've already looked over the edge, and this is when I tell you what's going to be happening, you might want to have it green flame channeled to the squid itself, because how would you like it to die?
Sorry, I only caught like you were robot for me there. So
would
the
you
only
like to, would you like to retcon the green flame blade to hit the squid itself, because this is going to be a killing blow?
Sure.
So, and how would you like to do this?
Why not? So Astrid, after seeing like the tentacles wrap and try to do damage to the ship, starting to panic a little bit, and so she pulls out the scimitar, and in the panic, you see the green flame like fly up the scimitar with like little purple flecks through it, and she just, as she slashes down at the tentacle and getting a decent chunk out of it, the flame like skips like a stone over the tentacle and into like
down.
There's like a poop of flame down into the body of the
and there
creature.
is this horrible screech, just but way higher pitched to cut me off for you guys last time. And as the tentacles just sort of like go really, really tense, and then they just fall slack and start sliding down into the ocean.
Rawr.
Grab it quick. Astrid almost lets it take the scimitar, like almost doesn't grab the scimitar out of the tentacle, but at the last minute she scrambles and grabs it.
And the guy finishes grabbing the harpoon. And on that note, we will be out of initiative, and we will switch our music to Vikings.
So much for escaping a sea monster.
Yeah.
And you guys had so much. You did 150 damage.
Before it even got to the boat.
Was done. You guys had done almost 100 before it even got to the boat.
Dang!
Nice. Go us.
I don't remember any of that.
Lila
And
and were
I did
flinging off spells.
I shot my gun.
Yep.
Apparently, we've all been dreaming of this day, and we're really prepared.
I did 6 points of that.
You also all work together really well, and everybody has the ship is also now ready to move as we exit initiative. So, and you had the cannons ready, like you were ready if there was. You worked together really well, everybody.
Yeah. That was a giant squid, right?
That was a giant squid. Oops.
Okay.
Ramash is trying to tell people to start grabbing at the tentacles before they go off, and then is going to start discussing with people whether or not we want
It was
to
huge,
actually,
not giant, but
if we want to actually like salvage the body.
as it's you're asking what?
I'm telling people to go over and grab it before it slides off.
Oh, if they want some.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, man. That thing weighs a ton.
I mean,
you guys, a few people could cut off like a few of the tentacles if you want, and that is a lot of meat.
Who wants calamari? Let's go.
Yeah.
Astrid definitely doesn't do that because she's so like freaked out and psyched about using a scimitar.
Yeah.
Roland's gonna run up and be like, "Ah, look at that! That was awesome!
Oh, did you see it? I did it!
Yeah,
I actually used the scimitar and I didn't hurt myself.
Yeah, that was great footwork, and that I don't know what you did with the green thing, but holy cow!
I'm not entirely sure either, but it worked.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna spend the next like 5 minutes jazzing her up.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Dominic is standing there like covered in yet again another creature's innards. Snot.
Ramasha,
blood,
you were close enough to definitely basically cut a huge, like almost cut the tentacle off as it went limp, and your other shipper, Enos, there could have done the same. So you guys can eat it tonight.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
But yeah, poor Dominic and Enos and Olga are quite messy with the guck from the
Ashton will come over and start using prestidigitation to clean everybody up.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Is that
Dominic,
what-
you really got to stop
Wait.
getting in these situations. This is
Does
just.
that actually clean us,
It's a
or
good
does it
thing
just
I
make
keep
us
this spell.
look clean?
Oh no, it cleans you off.
It
I mean, I can
actually
only
cleans you.
it can only do like a cubic foot at a time. So it's like hold still,
Yep.
and you're just cleaning, cleaning,
Yep,
cleaning.
6 seconds per square foot.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I'm also gonna be jazzing up Dominic and be like, "Hey, you used that big halberd thing. You got a nice hit in. Good job, kiddo."
Yeah, unlike last time.
Yeah, that means you're learning.
But did you see the sail?
Yeah,
When I came down.
We're all
I
like,
think I
what
did
sale?
see- Yeah, I'll say I saw that. Yeah, that was, dude.
Ashton
Kiddo,
saw it. She had.
you're gonna go
picture of it.
far.
I definitely saw it. Yeah, that was awesome.
And
Oh no, I was on the
couldn't see a
boat
thing.
still at that point.
And Enos is like, "Oh my
Oh, yeah.
gosh!" He looks at Olga. He's like, "You're way more spry than you look."
Is that like an eyebrows raised? Like you're way more spry.
Because he's got a lot of big pluses they don't know about.
Oh yeah.
That's my line.
And people are sort of slowly starting to filter back up. They're like, "Is everything okay?" The ship is moving, and you've started moving south.
I do want to peek over the side after I make sure people are okay. Want to peek over the side just to make sure there's no like holes or anything like that might have been ripped out.
Yeah, and people are sort of examining the deck. There's a few spots on each side of the deck that are going to need, the railing of the deck that are going to need to be repaired a little bit. Nothing was snapped or anything like that. And then as you look down on the hold, people are looking on the other side too. There's definitely some literally the barnacles had been scraped off, and there's some scraping on the wood, but there's no damage other than just a little bit of scraping. We love you, Mom. But yeah, no actual structural damage, just some all like a bunch of like a bite mark of area has been completely scraped clean of barnacles and a little bit of the dirty wood layer, like just
Okay.
At least you get the last meal.
Okay.
What about the 3 people that we rescued?
They are all down below.
Okay.
And it's like evening, right, or nighttime?
Yeah, it was just it was coming into nighttime before you found them, and I think it was full on night by the time you came up on them.
Yeah, because I couldn't see anything until it literally hit me in the face.
Yeah.
And so people start getting cleaned up, and I'm sure. So is Aoife sort of flying around, or has she come back to you?
She's still flying around,
just watching out.
I think Ashrin's like, we just better make sure there's nothing else around. So.
Yeah. She and
Ashrin will go up to Ramasha and just be like, so I think that we could maybe use Aoife as a bit more of a lookout than we have been. I didn't think of it until just now, but she can see really well in lots of different kinds of light, including nighttime, and her services are available if you'd like to use them.
I like the way you think. This sounds like an excellent plan. In the meantime,
And if we need to see anything
Calamari.
in more detail, I can look through her eyes too. So
you can
Wow.
You.
Oh
was like,
yeah,
"Oh,
that
that's
was
so cool.
I mean,
That's how I knew that there was something coming up from underneath as she was out there, and I could see, like, I was looking through her eyes and I could see it coming up.
Wow.
So I can't do it for long because I can't see like here. But if she spots something, she can let me know, and then I can take a quick look as long as I'm not on the stairs or something like that.
you have the
or anything.
abilities of a shaman.
That's handy.
Interesting.
That's a way to think about it, I guess. I mean, that part's kind of new, but I can do some things, yeah.
Lila's like, I'd love to pick your brain about that one sometime.
Ramasha's gonna go over to
Uh,
Lila and check on her as well.
I'm doing good, my friend. I just need a
we
little
can
bit of
chat,
patching up
but-
here.
We can chat, but I don't know this. Okay.
It's
Don't know how a lot of it works.
Yeah, I mean, I'm learning my magic sort of similarly. It came to me on the side of my other adventures, so I'm always interested in seeing other magic.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, she's like, yeah, I'm fine. I just took a good hit here on my shoulder. She's like, I'm sure Darnat can get me fixed up.
Would someone like to drag this down to Darnat, please?
I can take it down to him anyway. He can patch me up.
Bringing this giant
Lila
tentacle.
takes it on one shoulder because she's kind of nursing the other shoulder.
Please tell me it's wiggling.
And yeah, it's like flopping behind her.
Just like that.
Just like somebody clip it.
The sound and everything.
So she starts making her way down. Bruno comes running up as the smell of the food and also, or the fish, and then the sort of the hullabaloo had come, but had calmed down. So he comes running up to you, Olga. And he's just sort of like
Olga actually has a little piece of the squid on her knife still, so she holds it out for Bruno.
Starts wagging his tail, wiggling his whole butt, getting excited. Sits down.
And she's just gonna toss it in the air and,
And he jumps up
let
to
him
get
catch it.
Yep.
Goes overboard. Whee!
All right, and the ship is moving now, and Mugwort kind of comes back up. He's like, I've got us on course. He's like, do you think we'll want to full speed through the night then because of that?
I don't think we're going to have to worry about that again. Something tells me it doesn't have friends.
You sure about that?
It can't hurt to keep moving, but everyone's going to need a break after this, I think.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think we should go, I just think we should ride the wind tonight to keep moving.
Whoever is rested enough should be staying up. The rest of us should be laying low for the time being.
Yeah, yep. Well, I'm okay. I just got a few heart attacks watching you all.
Is that the first time? I wouldn't think that, I would think by now you'd need a whole new heart, my friend.
You'd think.
I can't do his voice right now.
Yeah, it's okay. No one knows to do voices.
No.
All right. Well, as everyone sort of gets themselves cleaned up, gets the deck cleaned up, sort of take whatever that's called, stock of what happened to the deck. Is there anything else everybody wanted to do?
Just check on everyone, make sure everyone's okay, and then we can start not interrogating, asking questions of the survivors.
I would like to check on my lizard.
Still down there.
It's pressed up against the glass because it's hungry.
Yeah, you get to the jar where you left it on the table, or in the hammock or wherever you put it, and it was burrowed in. And when you pick up the jar, it sort of pokes its head out, looks at you, licks its eye.
Imagine him like poking on
You
the glass,
okay?
like
Licks its eye.
Darla and Finding Nemo.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, you good?
You didn't cast your spell, right?
Yes, I did.
Do you have spells left?
I did do that thing.
It holds up a
You don't
tiny.
have to cast it.
Holds up
I
a
just
tiny
was-
little lizard thumb.
That'll be the first trick the lizard learns.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Go ahead. All right. So
Really?
it's like there's lots of loud noises.
Yeah, we got it. Am I Australian?
There was a
Boy.
big
Well,
noise.
you're under
got
the
it.
Yeah,
deck
Mike,
now.
we got it. Don't
We
worry
got
about
the
it.
ship
You don't
on
have
the
to
ball,
do the
baby.
voice if you don't
That
want
blow
to.
to the head.
You don't have to worry about it at all, okay? We got it.
That
You're
voice
all-
that had
it's all
Dominic
good.
got changed his accent.
Dominic got
You going?
the foreign accent syndrome, knocked his head.
She went below deck, now
Keep
she's
going,
down
Mike.
under.
It came up and then we put it back down under.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
as long as it's not gonna eat me.
No, not anymore.
We're gonna eat it.
That's good.
Are you hungry?
Yeah. Always hungry, licks his eye.
Do lizards eat squids?
Pretty sure they'll eat anything.
Yeah, they could eat meat. I think they're omnivores, aren't they?
It depends on the lizard, but yeah, most of them are.
Okay, I'm gonna take the lizard up on deck and like open the jar to like let him smell, or like hold the jar down to let him smell the like.
That smells like food. It's like wiggling around in the jar. It comes out of the jar.
I'm gonna open it up and scoop some in and just like on the top, and then put the lid back on.
And it instantly is just like, oh, thanks.
All right,
this is good.
I'm going to put you back downstairs now.
And it's like
this is the
ripping
first
at it and
time
it tries to
in
drag it into
history
the burrow.
a lizard has eaten squid.
I don't know, man.
If it washes up on the shore, it probably would, because this is like a shore type lizard. So
yeah. All right.
He seems quite content.
I'm gonna put him back downstairs and go to where the people we rescued are.
I want to go where the people are.
Where the people are. That's exactly what I thought too.
I want to see.
I want to know what the survivors are thinking.
What's a squid and how does it? What's the word? Die.
Ink.
Anyway,
low effort.
We're all a little loopy.
Guys, you made me ink.
Anywho,
something
all right.
about Tony's sex life in college.
There it is. That's the one.
I had to. It was staring me right in the face.
That's what she said.
She said.
Are you done?
I regret everything.
That's also what she said.
Oh my god.
I am she. Hi.
That needs a clip.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
My goal is to cause one coughing fit tonight.
You've caused a few.
Thank you.
All right. So we are. Is everyone going down to speak to people? What's going on for that then?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go down to check on Omara, since I promised her multiple times that we were gonna be okay, including that one time when I said we weren't gonna be okay.
Including that one time when it was highly debatable. Debatable.
Yeah.
I have a sore on the side of my tongue, so I can't talk properly.
And so as you get down below the deck, the survivors are at a table. They've been given some clothes, so they're all wearing now plain traveler's clothes, like whatever could be found. And they are drinking tea or coffee, and they are eating some bread. Darnat was heating something up, but honestly, you guys didn't take too long. And then there's a few other ship hands who had been helping Darnat to keep things safe, and then now they're sort of starting to prepare the food that you guys are bringing down and stuff.
It's actually a really good thing because we didn't actually lay off those cannons, so we didn't make any loud explosions for anyone to hear it off in the distance.
Yeah, that's fair.
It is fair.
Yeah, so I'm gonna find Omara and saddle up next to her, and you're fine. And just say, sorry about the scare back there, but we got everything taken care of, and you're safe now.
Thank you. I do appreciate all your help. Were you able to recover any of the cargo from the ship?
Well, regrettably, our main focus was getting you folks back on here, and then also protecting the boat from the giant squid that attacked us. So, regrettably, we did not get a chance to salvage anything.
I understand.
Once again, I think your life is the most valuable thing you have at the moment, anyway. So,
I have thought about what you said as I've been sitting down here realizing how close I was to death. And we can send out a search party for the things that were lost.
Things can be replaced, people can't.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Ramash is going to lean over to Mugwort. We need to chart exactly where this was.
Sort of like marks his nose.
Bruno's going to go around offering comfort to anyone who needs it.
You notice
Dominic is just. Oh, sorry.
Nope. Well, you notice Bruno ends up spending the most time with the younger-looking person who's either human or half-elf.
Dominic is gonna lean into the girl, Omara, and just say, "Why are you so worried about what you lost? Why does it matter?"
There were so many valuable things on the ship. We were on our way across the big sea. We were invited to Emerald Shores, and we were supposed to be going as a... Kaylee can't think of the word. Political entourage.
Okay.
Ambassador?
We'd gone all... Oh, sorry, yeah. We'd gone across the continent. It was all supposed to be an easy couple of weeks on the sea, and we had gifts for them. We had heirlooms to show them from Jameth. It's all gone. They're gonna. I know it'll be fine, but they're gonna be so angry with me.
I don't think they can really get angry at you for getting attacked by a giant squid and surviving.
Yeah, but the others who didn't survive, their family will wish I was them.
I don't think that's how it works. I could be wrong. Just be grateful that you're here.
I am very grateful. I am eternally grateful, eternally in your debt. The entire Olaine family is in your debt.
What family?
Does that name
Could you spell
sound
that for me,
familiar?
please?
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. Wait a minute, lore drop.
And that was Amora speaking. I'm
It's
sorry, I missed that.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
will, even though it hasn't been said out loud, since we're asking for spelling, I'll correct it. It's Amara, Amarrah.
Darkness.
Oh God.
Last name?
Amarrah.
Yep. Olay, like Olay. INN, and it sounds like Olaine, because the YI sounds like. I should probably flip those. It should be IY.
What do we know about Emerald Shores?
Hold on. So Tony, you
I
can
can
make a
tell you at
history
least
check.
some.
Yeah. Am I history checking the name?
You wanted to know if you recognized the name.
History
and you
check
did
yourself.
hear her.
Before you history wreck yourself.
Alright. History. Something like that.
Thank you, D.
That was good.
13 plus 5 for 18.
Very nice. So, right off the bat, you caught the fact that she mentioned that she came from Jameth. And you know that that's not the name of the royal family, or what used to be the royal family, or the mayor in Jameth. You're pretty sure you might have heard that word around, though, for like some of the aristocrats in Jameth, like one of the higher up families. One that is now still connected to the city, like not. So the aristocrats don't technically have the power that they used to have, but it's like a rich person, in a corrupted city, because Jameth is kind of shaky. Not necessarily her. That's the way you know of families like this, because they were well connected to the monarchy.
Sure. Interesting. So old blood trying to survive in a new blood world, kind of thing. Okay.
And on that history check,
Wow.
anything that you can kind of recall from Jameth that we've talked, that's in the thing, if you find it relevant. But go ahead, Ashwin.
And I was just gonna say, Emerald Shores is the old monarchy.
Yeah, that's where she said they were invited to.
Yeah.
And what did you want to ask?
By who?
I need to know what I know about Emerald Shores and what I know about this person. Are they a threat to everything that I am all about?
Make an insight check.
Because if they are, something needs to be done now. Not to say that they need to be killed, but something's going to happen.
Jesus, Ramasha.
Ooh.
I mean, if Olga is anything
Do I have
like
advantage?
fancy, happy to stab.
Why?
Because I need it?
No. Do you have inspiration?
I do have inspiration. Yes, I do. This is my last inspiration, but I'm...
Advantage because I need
Yeah, do it because I need it.
Please?
I rolled a nat one, just saying.
Aw.
Do you need it though?
Advantage because I deserve it.
Oh, that's not better.
Think bigger, Bill.
I mean, it is better, but
Because
it's not that
you
much
deserve
better.
it.
Ah, insight. What do we got? Insight. All right, that's actually really not that bad. 8.
Okay. So on an 8, you're feeling like you definitely get the vibes that this, like given your character and your history, you get the vibes that this is someone you would not want to be associating with, but they don't, they haven't given you any reason to think that they are actively like a threat to you. Because given, like, if you guys, well, you haven't talked about it, but like Roland also putting together with when you picked them up, and you would have seen them too going by. She was wearing very nice clothing originally, and so like you can gather that she's a noble woman.
Okay,
But Olga know who this family is, maybe based off of like Thieves Guild like contacts, knowing who the wealthy people are, type of thing.
In Jameth, would you have connection to Jameth? That one's
Depends
up
on
on
if
the
the guild's been
northwestern. It's north of your city where you were born.
Would have been like if, like, it's a guild.
Are
Like,
they big enough to
rumor or
hear about it?
whatever.
You can make
Yeah.
a history check too. Go ahead.
So wait, do I know that she's part of a monarchy or not?
You get the vibe that she's a person that's, because she mentioned Emerald Shores, you can, assume what you want, but she hasn't proven that she's a threat to you.
I'm not saying that Ramasha would be thinking that she's an immediate threat or anything like this, but I think Ramasha is going to be looking and just kind of leaning down her. Ashrin, would you mind monitoring her for a minute? Roland, with me. And
Olga, what was your history check?
Calling a powwow.
And just
10.
give that a minute too.
Yeah.
Okay, a 10. So you haven't heard of the family specifically,
Okay.
but there's powerful families around.
Yeah, and I'm gonna like say, all right, Ramasha, and I'm gonna give Umarna like a rub on the back, just be like, all right, well, worst is over, get some rest, and then we'll figure out what we'll do from here. We're on our way to someplace safe, and we'll figure out what the best way is to get you home from there, but just get some rest, okay?
I can't believe this is all that survived. There must have been at least 24 people on that boat. And the gnome's like, it wasn't 24, but it was a lot.
Hey, just be thankful. Okay? Just be thankful. Don't think about anything else. Just be thankful that you're here.
Olga's gonna hand her a slice of pie, and pie makes everything better.
This looks lovely. Thank you. She just starts.
All right. Then now get up and walk over to the powwow with Ramasha.
All right. Powwow first, then.
Sure.
We can break now. Let's do the powwow after the break.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. When is the thing going to be coming in? We don't even have a warning yet. Usually it warns us about 15 minutes.
We have
beforehand.
2 minutes.
Oh, I didn't see it. All right, perfect then. Let's go to the break. We'll come back to the powwow, and anyone else has any questions for the characters at the table.
All right.
And I'll say it right this
That's
time.
good.
Everybody go stretch your legs, get a snack, get a drink, go potty if you need to, and we'll catch you back here in a few minutes so you can enjoy our clips.
Go drink on the potty.
Go.
That's good. Because I was worried because your friends seem to get mad at you.
Friend is a loose term. See, I say friend because while I don't really have any friends like you all, I have things that don't kill me, and I count that as a good thing.
That is
Thing
fine.
usually.
Yes.
I lived a life a long time ago, so I understand.
Right, right.
You
So
do
would-
also call everyone
Would you
your friend.
consider us friends?
I do.
I would like to say that we are friends. Are we friends?
Well, we haven't killed you yet.
Well, then in my
Cockney rhyming speak. So I have something. I'm gonna butcher it, so I apologize ahead of time.
Yes,
So I'm going to
yes.
respond. I'm gonna respond. We're having a butchers for some real bucks that have been off-inching some bees and honey. These tea leaves have been showing their boats around the frogs and scoppering off. There's been some real bonny over it. We're helping out the ducks and geese to stay out of a flowery dell, and you'd be a real treacle tot if you could pass along any brass tacks.
Alright.
Goes to kiss her and closes the door in his face.
You got a tongue in the door. Why would you do that?
Why do you go in tongue first? Learn your lesson.
Natural Jeff.
So,
He is indeed a natural.
Natural
He
Jeff.
is a natural Jeff.
We rolled a natural Jeff.
he is not a box Jeff. He's natural Jeff.
Yeah. So organic, not from a box.
Yeah.
Grass-fed.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's natural Jeff.
There you go.
Looks at you, Morag.
It wasn't about taking away your choices. It was about putting magic in the right hands.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
Hat off.
You're bringing the bodies?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we loaded up the bodies.
That's right. We were
onto-
tying up and doing the dragging thing.
Yeah.
So we didn't just leave them in the
Oh.
woods. Yeah.
you're dragging
Okay.
bodies down the road on your car.
We're not
We
dragging
made
them down
a-
the road. They're on
We
like
made a
little
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a sled. Like a sled.
We're not barbarian.
We're not just gonna leave them in the woods. Come on.
Is I'm not
Jeffrey, that's
the
the dog. That's the dog.
Did you hear it in your mind? Did you hear that in my
He
mind?
can talk.
Oh, and you must be the Jeffrey.
There it is. The Jeffrey.
Now I want to hear that in Dominic's voice.
Yeah.
I will gladly give you a hug if you please sneeze into this jar. Thank you.
And he looks at you longingly. And hold on. Gotta check something. Gotta check something. Hold.
Was that good for longing?
Longing.
Yes, this is how the actual people you're training.
Now I need to
There's basically 50 elven children going all over the place. So, but with axes, because it's axe training day.
That's it. That's it. Cause we feel alright, let me build up your might as I sing my song. Care to sing along? I'll be doing this till you knock 'em down, or the songs run out, or the songs run out.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm so inspired right now.
Yeah.
So you gave me the necklace, and I love
I-
it.
Thank you.
Do you still have the other half?
Of course. And he kind of
Good to
like.
see it.
Yep. He, kind of ruffles
Oh,
his
he's
shirt
wearing
and pulls
it?
it out. Yep.
Okay.
The thing where the smoke comes out.
Chimney! There you go.
Really? Really? I'm kidding.
That's amazing. That's so good.
It was mostly the face with a.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yes. Go start.
You got to perform, but outside of that, yeah.
Absolutely. My inspo makes all the rolls less hard, and you all can thank this bard. And you're damn right. I pulled that card, and I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
Love it.
Woo!
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Give him a hand.
A hand.
Now this, Goblin Knot. It's not a plant I've ever heard of, but it could just be another misspelling. Because maybe that K is an S. He sort of turns the paper a little bit. Yeah, that must be what it is. Parvovis cabolus muca involta. Goblin snot. Bugbear boogies. Used in pungent poultices and unctuous ointments due to its veritable viscosity. It binds ingredients together, provided you don't care how noxious the result is. For reasons I'm sure you can imagine, I don't keep any around. You'll have to ask a goblin.
You realize, Jeff, that for now and forever, every time someone says your name on stream, we're gonna be like,
Jeffrey!
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Y'all were like, "Whoa, what are you doing?" So,
Yeah.
21.
That's fair. Jesus.
Huh.
On a stealth check?
It's +7.
this little boy
Jesus.
has a mission.
Oh,
today,
for
apparently.
dexterity.
How do you have so many huge pluses?
And so, just
I've
to
got
be
a
clear,
lot of
Dee,
huge
you're, like,
things that you
literally
don't know
right.
about.
That needs to be clipped.
Good job.
Y'all.
Both. It's a mix of both.
Looking,
found something you have.
You're also blowing out on the mic.
Yeah,
A little
that's
bit.
very true.
Be here all night.
Oh.
And by all night, I mean
God.
for another hour.
Looks like that.
I can't see that.
Right there.
Oh, okay. I would like you to.
There's a picture in the Discord. Yeah.
Fine. We don't have to do it then.
She's a very plain widow.
No. And like the metal of the armor is just gonna kind of like ripple up my arm and just show like the nub, and then it will come back.
Oh, yeah, what if Xing Xing did it?
Like very Terminator style.
Look at my nub.
Dun 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 dun.
That needs to be clipped.
Ask me about my nub.
Ask me about my nub.
Yes, exactly.
Take my strong hand.
There's like a vein popping out in your forehead, turning red.
This is my happy vein.
Happy vein. I got closer than last time. She looks at you and she goes, impressive.
So happy.
That's the exact same thing he said to you in the dream.
Go on.
That's it.
Fuck.
Is that in character?
I am not Matt Mercer. Hi, I'm off-brand Matt Mercer. Great value, if you will.
Great value, Matt.
Mert Masser.
Mert Masser. Oh shit! No, I'm just Devin. It's fine.
And he's out of earshot at this point.
I'm just gonna yell back, thank you!
Bye.
Bang bang!
With my gauntlets. I'm not petty at all.
Nope. not at all. And bye.
Oh my God.
3 halflings in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Yes.
There it is.
Oh my God.
We are doing
Okay.
that at some point because there are 3 of us.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
There you
Needs
go.
to be done. And I have
All
a
right.
trench coat.
Alright. But I'm
We like clips.
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 Clips are very important.
You should definitely make clips of today. If you don't, I will find you, and I will TPKO you.
Yeah, the music sounds great, but I can't hear you at all. Oh, there it is.
So that was pro
Oh no,
stream
so they
move right
didn't
there.
hear the
Pro
Yeah.
strip.
Professional streamer.
absolutely professional.
Yup.
That is what we do.
I want to do this for real when I grow up.
That's good. Because I was worried because your friends seem to get mad at you.
Friend is a loose term. See, I say friend because while I don't really have any friends like you all, I have things that don't kill me, and I count that as a good thing.
That is
thing
bad.
usually.
Yes.
I lived a life a long time ago, so I understand.
Right.
You
So
do
would-
also call everyone
Would you
your friend.
consider us friends?
I do.
I would like to say that we are friends. Are we friends?
Well, we haven't killed you yet.
Well, then in my
Cockney rhyming speak. So I have something. I'm gonna butcher it, so I apologize ahead of time.
Yes,
So I'm going to
yes.
respond. I'm gonna respond. We're having a butchers for some real bucks that have been off-inching some bees and honey. These tea leaves have been showing their boats around the frog and scoppering off. There's been some real bonny over it. We're helping out the ducks and geese to stay out of a flowery dell, and you'd be a real treacle tot if you could pass along any brass tacks.
All right.
Goes to kiss her and closes the door in his face.
You gotta tug at the door. Why would you do that?
Why do you go in tongue first? Learn your lesson.
Natural Jeff.
So,
He is indeed a natural.
He is a natural Jeff.
We rolled a natural Jeff.
he is not a box Jeff. He's natural Jeff.
Yeah. So organic, not from a box.
Yeah.
Grass-fed.
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's natural Jeff.
There you go.
Looks at you, Morag.
It wasn't about taking away your choices. It was about putting magic in the right hands.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
Hat off.
You're bringing the bodies?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we loaded up the bodies.
That's right. We were tying
onto-
up and doing the dragging thing.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
didn't just leave them in the
Oh.
woods. Yeah.
You're dragging
Okay.
bodies down the road on your car.
We're not
We
dragging
made
them down the road. They're on
We
like
made
a
a
little
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a sled. Like a sled.
We're not barbarian.
We're not just gonna leave them in the woods. Come on.
I'm not
Jeffrey, that's the dogs. That's the dog.
Did you hear it? Did you mind? Did you hear that? My
He
knife.
can talk.
Oh, and you must be the Jeffrey.
There it is. The
Now I want to hear that in Dominic's voice.
Yeah.
I will gladly give you a hug if you please sneeze into this jar. Thank you.
And he looks at you longingly. And hold on. Gotta check something. Gotta check something. Hold.
Was that good for longing?
Longing.
Yes, this is how the actual people you're training.
Now I need to
There's
run.
basically 50 elven children going all over the place. So, but with axes, because it's axe training day.
That's it. That's it. Cause we feel alright, let me build up your might as I sing my song. Care to sing along? I'll be doing this till you knock 'em down, or the songs run out, or the songs run out.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm so inspired right now.
Yeah.
So you gave me the necklace, and I love
I-
it.
Thank you.
Do you still have the other half?
Of course. And he kind
Good
of
to
like.
see it.
Yep. He, kind of ruffles
Oh,
his
he's
shirt and
wearing
pulls
it?
it out. Yep.
Okay.
The thing where the smoke comes out.
Chimney! There you go.
Really? Really? I'm kidding.
That's amazing. That's so good.
It was mostly the face with a.
Boy.
Ah.
Oh boy.
Hi.
Welcome back, my friends.
Come
To the show that never ends.
We just finished.
Except for when it does.
Yeah, very
Except,
shortly,
yeah, except for
actually.
when it does.
We just finished quite an exciting battle where the party did insane amounts of damage in like 3 rounds to my giant squid. And the giant squid was not successful in breaking the boat, in which it would love to have done. And our party had sort of collected themselves, cleaned each other up, and headed back down to speak to the folks that were found in the wreckage. And Lady Amara Olean had been sort of in shock and just talking about how this was supposed to be, an honor to go tour the continent and then go across the big sea to Emerald Shores as a sort of political entourage. And on that note, there was a lot of quick thinking, and Ramasha pulled Roland aside and asked Astrid to entertain the guests as he could go speak to him.
It's
Yet again, which
it's
was
just so-
something she had already expressed to Roland that she was tired of.
Now, actually, just to retcon that a little bit, did you express that to just Roland, or was that also to Ramasha as well?
Oh, Ashern didn't say any of that.
No,
She
no,
would
no.
have
said something.
rolled
I don't
her
mean right now.
eyes.
I mean before.
Oh, about being included? Yeah, she mentioned that to both of us.
I think
It
I
was
was
to both of us?
there. Yeah, because then you finally explained stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or Ramasha finally explained stuff.
that is my bad because I actually completely forgot about that. And yes, to retcon, I'm going to just say, Darnat, I need you to watch her for just a moment, please.
So he's gonna double back and be like,
we don't
actually,
want Astrid mad at us. We don't want Astrid mad at
I'm
us.
gonna
They
say
just
you
saw
have
what
to-
Ashern can do, so
Yeah,
hey.
Asher's got a sword.
And actually, we'll do it this way. What's your
And I
passive
taught her-
perception, or you can make a perception check.
Is Mugwort down there as well?
I think Mugwort's still up above, seeing who's going to be good to keep the boat sailing tonight.
All right. Well, what about what's her name?
But hold on, we're going to big and mix this retcon up a whole, or try to
Sure.
dig into it. You can either use your passive or make a perception check, and if you notice anything on look on Ashton's face, then I'll let you be like, actually, darn it.
I most certainly did, because that was pretty freaking huge.
That's what she said. What'd you get?
22.
Nice. Okay, so you kind of notice whatever face Ashton made, but I assume it was kind of like a.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
There was an eye roll and a sigh, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it was one of those things like, oh, yes,
And you kind of
Ashton,
remember
I
her
need you to
talking.
come along as well. I'm terribly sorry.
Thank
Garnet,
you.
could you please watch our young guest for us?
As I have been, I will continue.
Excellent. We have something to discuss. I'm gonna pull both of them. We're going into another room. If we have to go upstairs, we're going, but completely away from these people.
There's the back room. There's 3 cabins down below, so you could just go to the back room.
We're going somewhere else. Okay, so go into the back room. Just kind of go in. Does it have a door?
Yeah, mostly it has just either a swinging or a sliding door, whatever makes more sense for a boat.
Okay, as we're walking by, it's like making sure everybody's all set, giving whatever orders, if there's any questions, answering questions as we go. Open up the door, let both of them go in, close the door, instantly solid face staring right at Roland and Ashrin. Is she a threat to my people? Is she a monarch? Does she need to be removed from the ship now?
Now, hold on.
Her from a giant squid. And you want to kick her off already?
My people are what matter to me. I'm glad we were able to save her life. She can take one of the lifeboats and leave.
Look. What she is you can understand this metaphor. She is a fish out of water at the moment. She just went through a harrowing experience. Yeah, is she of noble descent? Is she of noble class? pretty sure she is. The family name that she mentioned sounded familiar. I'm familiar with the area she's from. Or at least her family's from. I don't know for her for sure, but I know where her family is from. It's a part of the world that has turned over to more modern thinking, more modern approaches to life. Is she a part of a family that is clinging on to some past? Sure. But I would say that she poses no immediate threat.
That is my point, right there, my friend. That is the answer that I need. I need a very direct answer right now. Both of you. Am I leading a wolf into my flock?
I'd say you're leading a wet, scared, I don't know, puppy dog. You're leading a wet, scared puppy dog to your flock is what you're leading.
I cannot bring her to the island if she's going to go back and report it. We will need to find another solution.
Yeah, hold on. Ashrin, do you want to weigh in on this?
I mean, I don't know anything about her or where she's coming from, but she did mention the Emerald Shores, which, Roland, you told me is where that family name comes from.
Right.
The one that's mine.
And
my father's.
And I'm going to say this to you. What would she report back? That some people, her boat got attacked and some people saved her. That's what she would report back. She doesn't know names. She doesn't know, she's not seen the ship logs. She doesn't know the ship name. She doesn't know your name, my name, anybody's name. So what she would report back was, our boat got attacked, somebody saved us. That's about it.
You would know that in his inference, you would like there's a routine of sending people who want to go back to the mainland. Since you're coming to a new load of people that were freed anyway, there's probably going to be another ship going back to the mainland.
Okay. And I'm assuming at this point, Ramasha would be treating her more like the people that were on board the original ship that did not want to live here, that wanted to be free and wanted to go off on their own, in which case she would need to stay on the ship. I could just say that. She will need to stay on the ship. She will not be mingling with the people. I do not want her to be able to report that back.
I honestly don't think she would want to stay anyway. It sounds very much like her intent would be to get back to where she was going to as quick as possible.
I think, if I understand it correctly, Ramasha, that what you're saying is you don't want her to know where your colony is, right?
Yes, this is exactly what I'm saying.
So could we, in the interest of her safety or something, just keep her below deck so she doesn't get any inkling? I don't know how easy it is to obscure our tracks. Ships don't have tracks, but, how to get to a place so she wouldn't necessarily know. And if that's what you're concerned about, we should maybe talk to the other people who are on the ship too and find out what their relationship is, why they were on that particular ship. But I want to talk to her more about Emerald Shores and what she knows about the family there.
Well, you're doing that. If
she also does not strike me as much of a seafaring individual.
I would
bear that in mind too.
But one of the others could instead, one of the gnome or something. No, obviously not the child.
And the people you rescued had normal clothes.
Okay. Still, Ramasha is very particular about protecting his people and making sure that no one is going to be able to do this.
But at their mention of her not going up deck much and stuff like that, you kind of gather that the most that she could give anyone is that roughly the number of days if she's good at keeping track out in the middle of the sea.
Layla?
She also doesn't necessarily know that you guys swung southwards.
Layla? Is that her name?
Lila?
Lila, thank you. What is Lila's job?
She's your second mate.
Okay. Who is in charge of navigating?
Mugwort.
Okay. I'm going to have mugworts just question them a little bit in a friendly fashion, not in a fashion of interrogation, but just to see what they know and what they are capable of. And if they are completely incapable of knowing where they are, then everything will be fine. When we get to the place, we'll make sure that she is safely below deck. We
And
can
then
come
get
up with
her on
whatever
the.
lie.
And then get her back to where she most likely will want to go. I have a feeling, once again, Mugwort will find out that she will probably not want to stay wherever she is. She wants to get back to wherever she was going.
Because this was all an absolute. As soon as she mentioned Emerald Shores, it's like, that sounds like monarchy, and Ramash is panicking at this point. It's like,
Right.
what did I just do? Did we
Right.
just rescue the wrong person?
No. And
It's
I
never the
and
wrong time to save someone's life.
It's not about that Ramasha doesn't want to save people. It's all about saving people. But if she's going to go on board the island, she's going to stay on the island. Like, you're here now.
yeah, but she's not. That's like Ramash is or Roland's just trying to say she won't want to. She'll just want to dip out because she's got other places she wants to go.
Yeah, and Ashrin's just trying to give you like an alternative to murder, essentially. Like, what if we just don't let her see where she's going?
For sure.
And
I would
then
never
send
I would
her
never
on her
lay
way
a
as soon as we
harmful
can.
hand. Never lay a harmful hand. I can't say anything about my crew. But we are
Ramasha,
not...
you just said you were going to take care of her in a very threatening manner.
Yes, she would be on a little boat out in the middle of the ocean.
That's become more squid food.
You might as well be killing her, and you know that.
Yeah.
Well,
the point is, let Mugwort do some questioning. I have a feeling he'll find out what I'm telling you, and we'll take the suggestions that Ashrin's giving.
I trust the both of you. This is why I asked for your insight in this matter.
Well, you better have asked Ashrin, because goodness knows.
Like to be excluded.
I never mean to exclude, and I'm terribly sorry by not including you in my first words. I was just thinking that you are probably the most graceful amongst us in being able to calm the poor lady.
Are you
appreciate that.
Are you saying I don't have charm? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm
I'm
of
saying
offended.
she has more charm, but you still have more than
Roland.
Dominic.
Roland,
This is
we've
true.
heard your story about your pickup line for Natasha.
It's a great pickup line, and it worked. It's got a success rate of 100%.
Natasha's not the only person that pickup line would work on.
I see what you're saying.
As this little powwow sort of dissolves into more relaxed giggles, where is Dominic and Olga was in the kitchen helping with, or was also helping with food, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dominic is still just kind of chilling with everybody down below deck eating.
Okay, so you just stayed at the table too.
Resting, because I was the only one that took damage.
Hey, again,
Garnet would
wait.
have been coming to tend to your wounds too then.
Did you get down to 12 health? Or whatever Morag
I only
gets
took
down to?
12 health, I think. Or 12
Bruno can lick
damage.
your wounds.
Why is it always your character that gets beat up in every fight?
I don't know, man! Oh, I shouldn't have spoken that high.
All right, so Darnat.
Dominic and Morag just have
you
punchable faces.
When he comes to bring you some food, he is going to sort of lay a hand on your shoulder and speak a few words and be like, and you feel yourself gain +4, 11 hit points. And he's like,
Oh,
"There you
literally
go.
one shy.
That ought to help you so you can rest up."
Thank you. I feel a lot better now. Except not because I coughed.
All right, so sort of probably as the powwow is ending, if you also wanted to speak to the gnome is sitting next to you, and the person that's about your age is across the table from you, and you can see Bruno. He's like petting Bruno and sort of just enjoying himself there.
Okay. Sorry, I minimized my screen by accident. I would like to talk to the gnome. Hello? What's your name?
Hey there, boy. Henry Caring. How you doing?
Karen?
Caring.
Caring?
Correct.
Calling
I mean,
him
I've
Care
got more
Bear
names,
forever.
but that's the one that's my business name.
I'm fine. How are you after the wreckage?
Glad to be alive, but mourning the lost.
How many did you lose?
There's 3 of us left, so 15.
Wow. And you were all going to the same place for the same reason?
Some fancy meetup for the family.
Your family?
No, I'm not part of the family. I work for them. I was on board part of the kitchen crew.
Oh. We love a good cook.
Yeah, and Darnat kind of hears that. He's like, we can always use a couple hands. He sort of grins weakly.
Very true. Well, I know it's not much comfort, but you are in good hands at least. And hopefully we
appreciate
won't run into anything else.
I hope not. That monster was bigger than I'd ever seen. It snapped the boat right in half.
Same, and I've fought a chimera.
His eyes go wide. He said, "You have not. Those aren't real."
I hope so. Otherwise, my really cool trick that I did to kind of take it out would have been really good.
Oh my
Had
god,
it worked.
there's sea monsters, there's chimeras. This world is so much more dangerous than I ever could have imagined.
Well, it is vast.
Yeah, I've
You
been
just have to
seeing
learn.
that. I've been seeing that, and I thought I lived in a big city.
No, it's more than just one city. I've traveled through a few of them.
Yeah, we did too. We started in Jameth, we came down through Aramore. That city's... Man, that's the most beautiful city I've ever seen. And then we got into Hazelport for our ship, and we were supposed to be going to some city on the coast before we went to Emerald Shores.
Very nice. I traveled most of that way. Alone in the woods. I like the woods.
That doesn't sound very safe.
It wasn't, but I learned and got better at noticing things.
I guess you'd have
I'm
to.
sorry, this is the most socialization I've had in quite some time with someone new. I'm very bad
You'd do
at
fine
talking
with it, from
to
what I
people.
can see.
Okay.
I'm no one
Thanks.
important.
Oh, if you can cook, you're
If you want
important.
to talk to someone important, you gotta talk to the lady.
I spoke to her. I'd rather talk to you. She just complained about stuff.
There was a lot of fancy stuff on that boat.
No, I don't care about stuff. I can make my own stuff. Have made most of my own stuff.
Yeah, me too. The best stuff's the stuff you make.
Exactly. You know where it's coming from, you know how it's made. You don't have to worry about it.
Agreed. He
See?
said, cheers you.
I'd much rather talk to you. What about your pal over there?
Oh, Aaron. Poor kid. I think that he had just signed up to like help with luggage and like help moving stuff because there was so much stuff. He was quite shell-shocked when everything went down. He was really seasick. I'm surprised he's doing well now.
Oh, I was
And
seasick
Darnat gives
as
him a
well.
wink.
I was seasick at first. I think I got used to it.
Yeah, usually you do.
Not too bad.
That kid was still pale on. We were, we'd been on the ocean for about 5 days, 6 days. We were going kind of slow.
That was kind of slow. We reached you in a day and a half.
Well, we had gone down earlier in the day. It was mid morning, almost lunchtime, I think, because the sun wasn't quite high in the sky when the boat went down.
You said it took 6 days from Hazelpot to here.
Yeah, well, I mean, I maybe they stopped or something like that, but I know
I
that
don't
we
know
were
much
on the
about
boat the
boats,
whole
but
time.
they have sails. It takes you the wind.
Yeah, I'm not a sailor either.
Neither am I. It's my first time seeing the ocean, actually.
I know they did some fishing early on, so that might have been because there was another couple of nobles. She wasn't the only one.
Oh.
So maybe they stopped the boat that day. It's hard to tell if you're moving or not when you can't see the land.
There were more nobles?
Yeah, I think it was 3 from the family, and then the rest of us were mostly staff and people on the boat.
Oh. That's rather unfortunate. At least one survived.
Yeah.
Whoop.
I mean, I'm sure there's always more nobles to send to brush noses with the other nobles. Oh, who are we losing?
Tony just turned his camera off.
Oh.
Or
Hi,
is
I'm
coming.
Olga.
Okay.
And you guys can have come back to the table whenever you're ready. And Olga, you can come back to if you want to, or you can continue helping.
Yeah, I think I just I'm an old man and I'm worn out. So I would kind of come back in and be like, all right, well, I'd grab a bite to eat, just eat it quietly, and then head off to bed.
You're not going to sit at the table for people talking?
Yeah, but I'll sit next to Amara.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not really say anything, but just kind of like sit there and if she wants to talk to me at all, like I'll listen, but just be a presence for her in that moment.
Okay. All right. And Ashrin, Ramasha?
I mean, I would want to talk to Amara more about the Emerald Shores and why they were going and like who she expected to meet with there and things like that. But we don't have to do that today. Like, I don't know that I would do it today. I think Ashrin would wait maybe till the next day or
okay.
Because it's a big day and like that's a lot to like sit down and be like, tell me everything about your life.
Yeah.
Because I want all of it.
Fair.
So I think she would be like, especially after having the talk with Amasha, she would be like not like thinking all those things, but not like pushing it.
Okay.
We get time.
So everyone's gonna mull their questions over, kind of thing.
Ramasha's going to go upstairs and go speak with Mugwort, as well as making sure that everything's going smooth upstairs, making sure things are getting fixed, making sure everyone's where they need to be, making sure those cannons are getting unloaded.
Yep.
Yeah, things like that.
All right. And did Dominic or Olga have anything else that they wanted to add or whatever?
Eating and sleeping.
Yeah.
Olga's just like reveling in her first major battle since she retired. So.
Yeah, she's beaming, probably glowing a little bit. Especially that critical sneak attack.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so, everybody sort of passes out the food. Everyone comes down to eat. It gets, happy, rowdy. Some life returns to, especially the young boy's eyes. He's just infatuated with Bruno, too, and Bruno seems to catch on. And everybody sort of just has a nice night sort of collecting themselves, and most people go to bed. Mugwort and a handful of other people just decide to stay up to keep the ship running for at least a few hours before heading off to bed themselves.
Yeah, I'm assuming we have like a little ceremony, like a little cheer or something that we do whenever we've won a battle. And typically at the end of that, it would be when we also mourn our losses. But this was more of an absolute victory. It is mentioned that we didn't lose a single soul, which increases the cheer.
Yep. That dinner time cheer of good job eating the calamari. And
Trent doesn't join in on the cheer.
And they do 15 huzzas for those that were lost. And they start talking. Some of the other crew also talk before bed about, what do you want to do to honor your dead? The noble people are going to come and do fancy things. What do you guys want to do? And they start talking about how to help them reach the families and stuff. All right. Well, I think that on that note, we are going to have to get back to the real world for now.
Sadness.
Ooh.
But we do very much appreciate you all. And we will have apparently some exciting things to talk about the next time we see you. We have some new friends that we're going to raid into tonight. They are called Careful Cantrip. So we are going to check them out. And we're going to see what they're all about. They're on chapter 1 of a new campaign tonight. And so, for now, I'm excited. I cannot wait to see what else y'all figure out and see where this story goes. I'm half bummed with all the shit-talking y'all were doing that my squid did not break your boat. But
you can't win them all.
Can't win them all. I'm
We
never
can.
using those dice again. Although maybe
Yeah.
we'll add it as a channel point redemption, like we discussed, where I have to use the dice that suck.
It was all Olga, actually.
Yeah, Olga was goated.
Olga was clutch.
And I mean, Lila and Ashrin with all those just magic blasts coming in. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
And also, have you
Eldritch
used your
blast.
inspiration yet, Christy?
No, I almost did, but I didn't.
I wish you had, because I love that moment that you took to your character and was like, by the way, Ashrin is pissed. Claire, did you use yours up?
Yeah.
All right,
I used
so
one of
for
them.
your amazing sneak attack, let's do it. Let's give an inspiration. All right, well, I'm going to get this raid going, and folks, please check out our socials. Please check out our Discord. Please check out our amazing partnerships if that's what you like. And for now, let's go check out our new friends and say hello. Bring them some D20 or some Nat 20 energy.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's
We'll see
go.
you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.